All right.
I'm assuming
So,
since you guys. Okay.
hello everybody. We are doing the Dalelands campaign. All right. So, a little summary of what happened last week. All right. So, let's go ahead and go to the big overhead map, um, and then take a look at the the trek that the guys did. All right. So, this is what happened last week. The guys were in the city of High Moon. They decided to take a couple of a merchant, very affluent, uh, well-off merchant kids that were from the town of Yon. So anyway, the guys ended up having a couple of encounters. They made it to Ordilan. They actually went around this city. No, actually, they went through the city, but they didn't stick around much in the city. They went to the town of Yon, which is this port town, uh, and they let the kids go. They got a reward for the returning of the children or the teens to their father, who was very affluent, well off. He's not only part of the Merchants Guild, he has a couple of warehouses, and he's also a part of the town council. So the guy's well connected as well as filthy rich. And they met him last week. This week they decided that they were going to stick around town. So this is the actual map of the city. This is where they actually are. These white dots are the inns throughout the city. The guys did mention they wanted to go to a kind of swanky upscale inn, which was either in the noble district or in the middle class or lower class district of the city. The lower class was actually down here. The middle class is in this direction, and then you have the docks, which are fairly somewhat dangerous, not extremely dangerous, but it's you might get shanghaied by somebody taking you on a trip to somewhere that you don't know anything about. You also have the Orgolin Mansion, the Glass Crafters Hall, which is one of the thieves or one of the guilds of this particular town. All right, so that's basically it. So the guys were here. The last thing they actually ended up doing was just talking to the folks around the city area, and after that, that was pretty much it. So what are you guys up to now since you guys were outside the city, just kind of wandering around? All right, so let's go ahead and put them back on the street, and then from there they can decide how they are going to proceed. All right, so take it away,
I'm back.
guys. The town of Yon, and oh, by the way, the missions are on the bulletin board. So we look at the bulletin board missions, go to the Dalelands, click on the Yawn Times. There are about 13 missions. Instead of me just babbling on about the missions that are on the bulletin boards, the guys did look through some of these missions and then they said, well, once we start playing again, you guys can tell me how you want to proceed, and that's technically what they're going to be doing. So that is what they're doing at the moment. All right, guys, I'll go ahead and let you guys discuss on what you guys want to do. Ready?
Uh,
I will.
are we already playing?
Yeah, yeah. Basically, you guys were walking around the street area, and you
Yeah, but I
were,
mean, is everyone on?
yeah.
Everybody
Well,
Or,
but the.
Everyone except Helen.
Yeah.
yeah.
oh, Helen is always late. Okay, but she's taking care of Peter.
I know
Uh,
she had to
Wrong.
drive her
Peter.
daughter to a job thing or something, and she should be back just shortly after 8, so she shouldn't be too long.
Yeah. So just like we did the last time, she's taking care of Peter. Peter is not alone.
No, Peter's. Wait. Who's Peter?
Peter is the NPC that we took
The
to
NPC we
Tavern.
are trying to protect
Okay.
from the Talons.
I was like,
The
I
old
was
man
like,
from
no,
the
his
tavern.
name is John. I was like,
So anyway,
Okay.
Oh.
Hmm.
is Ren actually here with us at the moment too, or is it
Yes,
Yeah.
I heard a voice.
Here.
Hi, Ren.
Hi.
Okay. The whole thing goes like this. Okay, guys, let's just pick a tavern because I am
On the
starving
way.
and I haven't eaten anything but rations all this past week. So let's find something to eat.
Yeah, let's definitely. That sounds like a great idea. We traveled all day, dealt with the rich guy, and inn sounds great. And then we can figure out an adventure from there.
sounds good?
Get Peter off the street.
But oh yeah, don't forget, since y'all know I said this, shortly
Oh, Helen is
I have
with
to do a
us.
quick run. Yes, I do a quick errand for my daughter to her practice.
Oh, don't worry, Helen.
All right.
We just leave you taking care of Peter as the last time, and you join us later.
All right. All right. Well, have you guys decided on what you are going to be doing today?
Going to the tavern, the fancy
Let's talk,
one that
I think
we
he's talking about the
already.
quest board, which
Yeah.
is something that we should be talking about.
Oh, I'm with Orion. Let's do 3 and 4 all together. Like they seem like they had something to do. They are boarding the slum. We are for the easy
Those two by
one.
the docks.
Yeah, and also we can do
Hey,
some
that's a
research about the
By the
talents.
dock. Those are the ones I liked.
Yeah, those are
Mhm.
the ones about the docks, the murders in the
Okay.
lower class, and the
All right.
curfew because
Yep.
of that.
Yeah, I don't want to
Those are the
go
ones we
plumbing
like.
on shit.
It
What?
sounds
Oh.
like something that Rin would be for stopping to. Well, at least the monk, since the monk doesn't like, plain out murder. I mean, nobody likes plain out murder, but the monk
I
is
like playing out murder.
most against it.
You can only speak for some of us. when you say
Remember,
that.
never hang with you for a long time.
So that being said, I think as far as the GM's concerned, quest number 3 and 4, which is the rash of murders in the lower class section towards the southern dock area, is what we had agreed on.
Hmm.
So, you want to what? Get something to eat,
Oh, yeah,
relax
let's
a little
stop
bit,
at
and
the
then
Apple.
maybe after
Yeah.
dark we'll go patrol the docks.
Sounds good.
Yep. Those of them we're gonna patrol first.
All right. So you guys
That's
go.
the plan.
All right. So you guys go to the nearest inn. You ask for some food and grub. Uh, you are pretty much. Actually, this is the other place that you guys were at. All right, so you guys asked for some food and grub, and the place is somewhat crowded. People are, this particular part of town is pretty busy, so this is not unusual. All right, so basically you are, having food. A couple of guards walk in. Uh, they look like they're a little bit on the angsty side. The reason you can tell is because they kind of are whispering to each other at the door of the entrance. There's about three of them. So they're whispering to each other, and then they kind of just run off outside real fast. I would assume you guys are looking through the window, and they all kind of like scattered about. So there's something happening at the moment out, from the guard's point of view. All right. So what else do you guys want to do at this inn? You're just relaxing and taking it easy. Anything in particular you guys want to do at the end, or just wait
How
until
much
the?
for a feast? Because my character is really hungry. I have plenty of money and I need to spend some. I want to treat my friends, who some of them hate me at the moment, to a feast.
Is there an orphanage in town?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
there
bring
is.
the kid from the hostel from the from the orphanage.
We all we all mind watching Peter while I run somewhere real quick, please.
Okay.
Okay. So, I'm gonna see if there's anyone who needs an object identified nearby that I could like do for like exchange of payment.
Yeah, you don't really see any kind of adventure types, if that's what you're asking. Most of the people around here are, working class peasants. The chances of you meeting another adventurer, it's maybe like 1 in 10. So
Okay.
they're not extremely common, but they're out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good question.
All right,
Well,
so you don't see any particular adventures at the moment. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and roll for that just to see, make sure that there are no adventuring types. So that's the wrong dice. Oh, actually, there are some adventuring types. All right, so you let me go ahead and put you in the in map, and then from there you can talk to the adventuring types that are in the city. All right, so they are a couple of adventuring types. So let me move you guys to the center, and then put a couple of NPCs. All right, token. Let me move that. Token. All right, so these adventuring types, look about to be a group of four. These four guys here, as a matter of fact, they are sitting in the tavern. This guy's over here, guy's over there, and this guy over there. So
All
four
right, good
guys
enough.
and one female, and they're just they look like they are, talking about
Sure.
their last mission, which was going down into the sewers, which they didn't really have much luck on. And you know this because again, they are talking somewhat loud. They're not, trying
Yeah.
to keep it a secret, so it's not that big of a deal. All right,
I'm.
so this guy by here, this guy's a halfling, by the way. So one halfling,
Hey,
two,
nice.
and a
Fellow
female.
halfling.
Immediately torches him.
I keep an
Immediately
eye on
torches
him.
him.
I keep an eye on him because there cannot be two halflings in the same tavern. He might be a pickpocket. Not everyone is decent.
All right, so they're again,
Okay, so
yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go up to them and ask them if they I can identify an object for them if they have any gold that they could spare. I'm gonna basically introduce myself as a traveling sorcerer.
And then the halfling kind of turns around, puts his elbow on the chair as he kind of looks towards you. He says, "Well, what might you be needing, lad? Me and my friends are somewhat busy at the moment." And then you tell him
Oh,
about the identify.
yeah.
He says, "Well, at the moment, we can't really spare much change. Perhaps, but perhaps you boys can help us out. Been having a bit of a run of bad luck."
Asks to elaborate. Asks.
Well, says, and then they kind of look at each other and say, "Well, they just kind of don't really have anything against the halfling telling them, so they all give their thumbs up." And says, "Well, as a matter of fact, we had a bit of bad luck down in the sewers. We're trying to do one of the missions for the city, but it turns out that one of the areas has some very perplexing trap. Perhaps you boys can perhaps help us out."
Oh, I got a
um,
chair.
looks at gestures for my party to come over and can come into the party. It's like I'm actually not the leader here, but let me see about what my party thinks.
Says,
Okay.
GM,
"Yes.
quick question. Did you get my message what I did?
Message. Gonna speak to head letter here. Let me give her. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did get the message. She says thank
Okay,
you.
that's what I did.
Okay.
And I come back to the end.
All right. All right. So
Uh,
well, they're gonna tell you the story. It says, well, we're trying to do an assignment for the city. Is it you might or might not know the plumbers guild is looking for someone to investigate the goings on down in the sewers. So we finally got a break and found one of the contraptions, or it seems that some creatures are uh, basically draining the sewer ditches from inside the city to the outside, so it's backing up the sewer grates. The thing is that we finally saw one of the areas that was backed up, and we couldn't get near it because every time we got close to it, this summoned creature kept popping up. We tried to do our best to try to kill the damn varmint, but for some unknown reason, it just it kept healing itself magically and we don't understand why. But that was the gist of it. We couldn't really get near the area to unclog the sewer grate to the outside of the city. So we're trying to come up with some idea of on how to get rid of these summoned beasts that keep popping up.
Uh,
Hmm.
do you
Did you
do you
try
happen to
fire?
identify them?
Identify the creatures that were magically appearing. Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Oh yes,
Stormhunter,
the
just right here.
the creature at large was a
No?
dire wolverine.
Ah, okay.
So perhaps you boys
Um,
can help us out in this little endeavor. Where where we could show you what it is, but if anything, you could maybe spare us a somewhat small monetary value for the information we just gave you.
You know what? As a matter of fact, I was going to treat my friends to a feast. So I'm gonna give you 5 gold for that information, and I think that that's something.
He says, "Well, we're hoping for some little bit richer rewards. Perhaps we can work with your way up for, let's say, 20 or 20 gold. Would that be? I would say that would be uh, amicable between us."
Well, mate, the first thing is that you need to set your price before you give the information. That's a strong advice. And the second one is if we were richer, she wouldn't be going around asking people for things to identify.
Says, "Well, we can get some of the items identified, but perhaps you can. Well, let's make it an even trade. One item that we have for the information we have just given you. How's that?"
Well, Madoka, you're the one doing the work. Do you think that's fair to you?
so you want me to identify one of the items for the information that you gave us?
Absolutely. Seems like a fair trade, don't you think?
Sure, because I don't have to pay. I'm not. I don't say this out loud, but sure, because I don't have to pay the material cost.
Yeah.
um. Says, yeah, no, I'll do it.
Says, great,
There you
great.
go, my friend.
All right, so he gives you, a dagger that's basically it's a +2 dagger. So it takes you an hour to get it done, and
Well, I actually have an eternal wand of identifying that I get to use twice a day. It costs 800 gold.
oh, okay. All right, well,
So
however
I
you want
get.
to, yeah, however you want to do it, doesn't really matter. All right, he says, well, thank you for the identification, and you boys take care down there in the sewers. It's this particular summon creatures is quite crafty. Not to mention that, and then this guy kind of chimes in, says, not to mention that for some unknown reason, this damn thing keeps healing itself every 6 seconds. Says, all right.
No, I'm assuming that would be a knowledge nature and not a knowledge arcana check.
Hmm. Well, you don't have to do a knowledge nature because you know that uh, dire wolverines don't heal themselves automatically.
Okay. Oh, and I didn't see it,
But
so I guess I really couldn't do
if he
spellcraft.
had any kind of other lycanthropy, maybe he gains. I don't know.
Well,
Vampires do.
uh-huh. Well, however you want to do it, it's your call on how you want to proceed.
We already have some plans, so let's get back to them. Let me see. How much for a feast?
Well, regardless, I speak up to the other party. Well, thank you for the information on this particular task. Well, definitely, I assume that if we're planning on staying in town, we'll look into it. But right now, uh, aside from sanitation needs, lives are at risk in the lower part of the cities.
All right. And they say they go back to their drink and sure thing. It's hopefully you boys can take care of them the sewer problem. Oh, and then he kind of goes back and says, "Oh, by the way, the reward for the getting rid of the backed up sewers is it's about 1,000 gold. Just for you to let you know, you might want to go to the plumbers guild and get some more information from them. But that's the price they quoted us."
I don't think that we are well equipped to deal with the situation. You know, that kind of creatures that keep healing themselves, they tend to be very hard to kill and kill other people. So I don't want to die in shit if you get my draft. And the plumber guilds should be should be doing a lot more if they want the problem solved.
And they says, "Well, that's something to think about there." And then they go back to their drinking. All right, so they just told you a little bit about the sewer mission that they were on, and you identified their dagger
Daga.
for the information they just gave you.
How well
Yes.
did they keep this taker? Because a plus two dagger sounds like a good idea, but I'm not going to steal it. I'm a good man now. I'm a good man now. Don't do that.
Oh no, you should steal it. Like, go ahead, try it.
No, 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 no.
I
That
think
might be
I think
fast.
that is a great idea.
Yeah, I might later on. For
Madoka just
example-
yells out, "I think you should steal the dagger."
They flaunt it in front of you.
Just
Are you for real?
no, I'm not for real.
Oh no, because if you don't tell that kind of shit to me. So
Use
I'm-
uses diplomacy to be like, not.
Okay, let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us. That's 3 gold, and a gallon of. You guys like ale?
Madoka don't drink.
Okay, you can have water. So
This is probably how
goals
we would
and
spend the time waiting on
3
the
goals
night,
and the silver point.
so that way we can get out into the lower class and walk around. Again, how do you guys think we should go about that? Because it says, you know, from what we've been told, that it's precisions, or the cuts take precision, and they all seem to be methodical. So maybe we should find out who they're targeting or what type of person they're targeting.
I think we should just ask a bunch of random people. I think that's the most efficient way to do this.
They are
Who has
targeting only
gathered
important
information?
people. They are going in added on these loans. This is actually a thing that rich people do. You know, targeting only important people, hoping that no one will care. Or some criminal organizations too. Cultists, maybe. Let's ask the constable, whatever is assigning this job. Do you know who is?
Well, that's a good question. It's the constable, from what it sounds like.
Yeah, the constable is around the ward district where the barracks are and the jailhouse, things like that. So if you want
That'd
to talk to him, that shouldn't be a problem.
My character in particular would be looking to do that if the party wanted to follow along. Because it'd be good to know, since it does say that these are precise cuts, maybe the person could be a doctor, could be a very well-experienced rogue, could be ritualistic in nature. None of this we know.
I go like, second thoughts on the elm, maid. Just please bring us some juice or whatever. I think that I might die today if I go fighting drunk.
All right. So, what was it called there?
Just an
The
RP
halfling
situation.
decides not to get drunk tonight, and basically I bring it up to the party and ask, well, how do you guys want to go about this? Do you want to go to see the constable? Or
Let's
do you
go
wanna-
see the constable first.
After we eat.
The constable
Right.
know that we're actually.
I already paid for the
All right. So, constable, it is. Is that correct?
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
All right.
After dinner, with a belly full of nice meal. Go ahead.
Sure.
All right, so you guys make it into the constable, the jailhouse area, which usually hangs out. Now, when you walk in, you do notice that the jail house is it's pretty. It's not that large, but they do mention that there is a underground underground section to the jail cell. All right, so let me go ahead and put the guy in the map. So city folk. All right, there's a couple of people in here. This kill guy is the constable. Let me just put his name on here. All right, so the constable is uh, kind of rough and tumble looking guy, rugged guy. So he says, "Hi, to you guys, welcome." And there's a sporadic group of militia around the area. They're basically uh, controlling, or they're around the jail cell. They're patrolling and doing what the the guards would do. All right, so you meet the constable.
Um, just quick question. From meeting the constable, can I tell his attitude's like indifferent towards me, or
He's kind of indifference towards everybody. Really, he looks pretty rugged, kind of hard nosed. Somebody you don't want to mess with.
okay? I would like to roll my diplomacy to increase my standing with him.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it stays the same. I have to fail by one if to go lower than indifferent. So
All
there's
right.
no point in just not trying. Okay.
All right, so I mean, he's not standoffish or anything like that. He's just hard nosed. If you're
Yeah.
not part of his entourage, he doesn't really give you much respect. Is basically what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. My diplomacy checks to take a nice approach. And I pull gently on his coat, like kids do, because I'm shorter than him. And I go like, "Sir, I know you're having a bad day, but we're here to try to help you with it. We need some info."
All right, so he kind of looks at you guys, and then he calls to his assistant and kind of asks, "Who the hell are these guys?" And then his assistant just basically says, "Look, I really don't know." So he does uh, he does give you kind of like a strange look, but then he walks up. And he says, "Well, my name is Gerald. I'm the constable here at this town. How can I help you?"
Well, we are Orion's gang of mercenaries, and we heard that you have some troublemakers making problems with a curfew that you set. But I know these people don't like me talking for them, so I'll let you have the boss. I point at Orion and I go back.
And then he says, "Well, could you? Are you here on an assignment, or did you have any questions for me? Perhaps your new adventure is looking for missions to do."
um, we're actually looking for missions to do. We heard there's quite a few in the town that need to be handled.
He says, "Sure, there's plenty of jobs to do. What exactly are you looking? I know that there's a couple of flyers out around town. What specific assignment are you referring to?"
It's 3 and 4, right, guys? That's a question to the party. It's 3 and 4, right?
3 and 4.
Okay, 3 and 4.
He says, "Well,
um,
Well, wouldn't it really cover 2, 3, and 4 if we're going to the lower class area of town and the docks anyway?
It kind of seems related.
okay.
all right." He says, "Well, let me give you a little bit of. Did you say 1, 2, 3, and 4? This is out of character.
No, yeah, no. I think they said 2, 3, 4.
All right." He says, "All right. Well, regarding the rash of missing people disappearing from the dock area, Now, the town magistrate, which is one of the judges here in town, has gotten a lot of complaints from the people that come and go into the town. Sometimes a group of people will dock in the area in the city, and then perhaps two or three people will be missing by the time the ship has to take off again. So we've been getting a lot of flack. The magistrate came over and told me that I needed someone to try to investigate. From my own investigations, I couldn't really come up with anything. It could be anything from some overhead bees flying through the night and just snatching a person and lifting them up outside the city. My guards haven't seen any flying creatures, and we have a pretty good entourage of hippogriffs and griffins. But you never know. Sometimes these invisible creatures that do are able to fly and carry a person uh, is quite possible. And then the assistant says he kind of jumps in. Says not only that, we might be dealing with a magic user that is,
Oh, shit.
uh, that is basically teleporting some people out into from inside the docks to wherever. So it's kind of hard to speculate on what it might be. We do know that whenever these people are missing, is that they usually are in places like dark alleys or places where they're more than likely alone, or they might be with a prostitute that they might been with. We don't really have that much information. Now, weird enough is that the prostitutes in the area of the docks haven't had that many complaints. Not only that, but they haven't really seen much of anything in order for them to figure out what this creature or what the cause of these disappearances might be.
So
So
it might
that's
not be the pimp.
I don't really know. I don't really have that much information about the pimps or the prostitutes. All I know is that some of them can be pretty hard hombres, but usually when you're dealing with those types of people, you wouldn't really be thinking of, magicians or flying creatures that might have abducted the victims. And then he kind of moves on to the rash of murders. Now, I'm not exactly sure if these two are tied, the disappearance and the rash of murders. Now, the rash of murders have been interesting due to the fact that the murders have usually been uh, kind of sporadic. Not only have peasants and um, city dwellers been murdered, but people such as guards have been murdered, as well as thieves have also been murdered. So whatever is murdering these creatures or these victims in the southern dock area would be just randomly, because again, I wouldn't think that the victims would be a thieves guild versus another thieves guild, because uh, you know, murders have been done to, victims, guards, thieves, peasants,
Did the
and
murder started before or after the giant beetle escape?
well, as far as the Beatles go, we would know if it was the Beatles due to the fact that the Beatles are somewhat unintelligent creatures, and they're more than likely would be running around throughout the city district. As far as the
But
Beatles
the
are concerned,
killings look like made with tools, like knife and blades, or
well,
it's
the
just an animalistic thing.
murders have been done by some sort of a slashing and precise cut of the victims. Now, the only reason I say is precise cuts is because when the victims are found, they're usually found with cauterized, uh, uh, wounds, as well as missing body parts such as hearts, spleens, kidneys. So whatever is killing the victims is killing them with specificity, with specificity.
Sounds like a cult.
Yeah,
Yeah. Is
the
there
you know
any?
for some unknown reason they're looking for specific body parts, and that's the only thing I could come up with. So whatever's doing these
Flesh
killings
golem.
is trying to find specific body parts from each of these victims. So
Maybe you didn't hear my friend here, but she's asking if you detected any kind of spell components or anything like that in the area.
any no, as far as the murdered victim, there is no motive for any specific weapons or anything like that. As a matter of fact, the victims of the murders have kept pretty much all their money intact, as well as any kind of valuables that they had on them. So apparently, whatever this creature is looking for, he's looking for specific body parts because he knows exactly how to cut in order for the body not to be. Say, for example, if you're doing an incision to get a heart from a victim, this particular victim would have to have his chest plate opened up before the heart is taken. So this
Are we
particular
talking
individual,
multiple?
yes.
Are we talking multiple
Yes.
body parts, or are we just collecting one-offs?
Well, the
Is it one
the
victim?
the
Or,
victims have
Like we have two
lost.
victims missing a heart each.
No. One victim is missing a heart. Another victim is missing a spleen. A victim is missing a liver. So,
One-off, so we might be able to piece together a whole person by the time this guy's done.
well, we don't really know what to make of it. That's as much as we know.
And was it done at night?
All the killings were done at night. Yes.
All right.
and
You guys have instituted a curfew in that area of town. Is what do we need to be out legally past that curfew to try to do patrol and defend your streets?
Says, well, I can give you a document that states that you guys are temporarily deputized in order for you to figure something out. So I can give you these authentication documents that if anybody was to, brief you or ask you any questions while you're out in the middle of the docks, in the middle of the night, you can just show them these credentials and you wouldn't have any problem. And again,
Please and thank you.
we do have some patrols that are out there around the dock area, but again, our militia is not that large, so the chances of bumping into a guard anytime throughout the night is maybe like one in five chances of meeting a patrol. So hopefully you won't be needing any backup for this particular assignment.
No,
how
I
about
think backup would
particular
probably get
areas?
in our way.
Well, maybe one guard to teach us the locations of the murders. You know,
Uh,
and also walk us around for a little while because we don't know the
Yeah.
city very well.
Yeah, to see if there is a common radius to work from.
well, he shows you the map of the city. He says, "Well, as you might or might not know, we've got the northern section of the docks, and then we have the lower section, the southern section of the docks. Then he kind of show you the dividing line. So here's a dividing line to the north and the south. He says the south is basically where you're going to be doing most of your patrolling. Um, and again, the north is not facing those specific problems as far as bodies being found on the streets. Again, most likely the reason that this is a prime location of why these particular victims are being chosen is because it's a lower part of town. There's so many lower classes that the militias don't bother do much patrolling in that area. So, did you have any questions regarding the lower and the lower half, the southern part, and the northern part of the town?
Just a question as to if the bodies are found in relatively the same area or if they're widespread.
Well, they usually tend to stay within the dock. So let me go ahead and he draws an outline again. says usually between this specific district, um, pretty much along here, and then he kind of shows you that everything inside that this area, like right there, is the the areas that the bodies have been found.
Okay.
How many bodies?
He says, well, so far it's been a total of 8 bodies. So
Could you pinpoint the location of every murder uh, in the region?
says, well, there was a body found here within an alley, another body here, another body here, another body here within the alley. One was found in the warehouse. That's actually the first victim that we saw, and then another body there. I think that's 6, and then one in via the dock, and then the other one on the street here in the corner. So those particular locations were the majority of them were inside the alleyways, but two of the bodies were found laying on the main street of the right next to the ports or the actual ships.
In those ones, were there too much blood?
There was actually not
You
much
know, in the
blood
scene?
found. No, no. And again, this is a reason why we're interested in trying to solve this particular murder, because again, the precision of the cuts as well as the um, very low blood count on some of these victims. Now, I'm not saying that the blood was depleted from the bodies. Don't get me wrong. It's just that the
The
cuts
wounds
were
were
made.
cauterized.
Yeah, it basically the precision of
Surgical
the
precision.
of the cuts were done to minimize blood loss.
Um, yeah, I'm getting a little bit lost here. These are the kind of murders that have some kind of ritualistic way, and we are concerned about it. But these are not the same ones that are just killing people, random people over there, right? Although is that another case?
Oh yeah, that's two different missions.
So the
So
first murders.
they got mission 2 and then mission 3.
Okay. And I'm a little bit confused. Let me just check here in the John Journal, the Rush Notice. Oh, point out which one is 3 again? So, these are the random murders. These over here.
Right.
Those are the ritualistic with the bodies missing, right?
No, he's saying that those are the.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give me a drink of
Oh
water.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Ritualistic, yes.
You guys can discuss on how you want to proceed, or uh, because again, there's two different missions here, guys. You want to concentrate on one at a time, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, it's not gonna take me long. I'm just gonna go to the fridge and grab me some water. So.
Okay, so we text RP the stuff that we need to say in character, so we can read it later. Uh,
Right.
Yay, nitpicking serial killers. Woo!
Something to look forward to.
So I point right here, guys. If you see here, there's about like a circle in between all those murders. And what I'm going to try to point out is that if the murders are done by someone local and who is moving quickly because it hasn't been detected by anyone, he's taking cautious. It's obvious that the guy is cautious, but he's moving around and he's killing people. Some blood might get on him, rarely because he's using a weapon that cauterizes the wound. So he might be moving around these points here. And if he's coming from the outside, he's going to be using the main lines to move faster. He said that 2 of the murders have happened in the main streets. So if I were doing the killings, I will use some mean of transportation to get quickly in and out of the area as soon as possible. So in given that the guy is local, he should be somewhere around here or here, according to my deductions. And if not, he's from outside, from far away. What do you think?
Well, that circle area has obviously become his basic hunting ground because if his first kill was found near the warehouse, and then, I mean, look at the pattern developing around this circle area.
Right.
So, I mean, it's the only thing we got to go on.
But from the looks of it, though, it seems to be in a different place every time. So, I mean, we know for a fact that it's in the lower class area in the docks, so it still might be a good idea to have somebody hanging around down south.
I mean, apparently he's not. He's like almost purposely not targeting sex workers. So I would be safe if I disguised myself as one of those and hung around the area.
Yeah,
Depends on
That's
your
a
version
plan.
of safe.
I mean, I could zap a sailor.
Orion could be your pimp. And
You dress up as a hooker, you might have to zap Ed.
I will do more than zap it. I will do.
hey, I don't think that anyone should be doing any kind of disguising. Because if we don't do disguisings and the people who have been killed have been completely random, what a more random group of people than us. And if we spread, like not really spreading, because we're going to have three of us walking around while the others keep an eye on them. Maybe from the roof, maybe from other places. We have two bowmen and one fighter that should be on the ground, while the others could be covering an area for up and high.
I mean, I guess I don't really need a disguise to look like a sex worker. I could just put on less clothing.
What would you guys recommend the fighter in full plate armor do? Because I doubt he'll be targeted. But
That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't be wearing an armor for this one. Maybe a leather armor. You see, something that you can hide under your robe. A chainmail, maybe a chain shirt. That could be. That could do. We dress you flashy as a pimp, and you walk the two of them. But I don't think that could work because they are not going to target us.
Well, the thing is I can detect magic and walk around the city as a sex worker without like much attention drawn to myself.
Yeah, sure. But what good scouting is going to do to you? Because
Because-
this guy is not the kind of thing that you find easily just by scouting.
I know, that's what I'm
doing a
saying. I
great
can use
job
detection
hiding.
spells.
But
If he's using some kind of magic,
Yeah.
magic to hide, I'll be able to see him.
not only that, also the weapon he may use may be enchanted. That's a good plan.
The wounds are cauterized, which means they have heated tools, which are probably magical because we're not in that kind of age.
Yeah, and
Really?
I thought that he's just carrying a torch around and
Yeah.
just
Or it's just someone who knows their anatomy and knows how to cauterize as they cut. Doesn't
Well-
necessarily have to be magical.
Well, I know,
what
but
are
they
you
have,
going to
but the heated
cauterize
tools
with?
of like, I don't know of any medieval heated tool that would cauterize,
Yeah, exactly.
other than
You need
using
at
just a
least
torch.
Yeah, you need a
With
torch.
dagger and,
Yeah,
dagger and a
or
torch.
a fireling. Is it called fireling? You know, those that turn fire on word on command.
Even
Alright.
then, if they're using magical ability, I'd detect them.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
back. If you guys had any questions.
Yeah. Sweet pointed out that there's a pattern circle between all these murders right here. And if the murder is local, he could be from this area, and he could be using the main streets to move around because that's a quicker way to move around in the night, or also using the alleys if he knows the area. If he's from outside the town, he's surely going to be using the main streets, this one over here and this one over here, because it's the ones that get him closer to all the other murders. And he could be moving around faster through those lanes on a horse or something, getting into the area and then leaving out. We pointed out that the guy goes unnoticed in areas that are not completely empty and nobody has seen him. So Madoka had the idea.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm listening something.
What's
Okay.
sorry?
So that's what I pointed out. the girls had some ideas that they are going to. By girls, I'm including you. Feel happy, Mikey. um, so they has their own ideas and are quite good.
Yeah, we need hooker clothes.
Yeah. Well, actually, I could just probably just switch my. Actually, my clothes are pretty much hooker as long as I get rid of this undershirt. Because then I'm just wearing a corset and skirt.
I grabbed the wrong stone. I grabbed the wrong stone.
Oh, yeah.
Well, regardless, I don't know how safe I would feel walking the streets. If I mean, we don't know who these guys are necessarily targeting. It's random, and
But Ryan, that's
Well,
mental. You cannot
well,
wear
the reason
a
the
suit
reason
of armor, but you
the
could
reason why
technically use
I'm
machine armor or a mail under your clothes.
the reason why I feel safe walking around as a hooker because I think they're targeting healthier people, and that's one of the reasons why the sex workers aren't being targeted. Because it seems like they want healthy organs. Because the sex workers have reported they haven't had any harassment other than the
That's a
normal.
very interesting point. They are needing healthy people, and they are killing only men, right? No women.
Straight to our sign to say I'm a dirty slut.
Yeah, DM, have any of the killings been women?
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I mean,
Okay.
whoever's killing these people, again, they're guards, thieves, peasants. You know,
Is there a race involved?
no, no, no,
Random?
yeah, random. Now, the majority of the city is humans. It's kind of like a 75% ratio. So most of the people have just been human because of default.
right, right.
Yeah. But anyways, I don't think we'll get much done if we are just walking around letting all of our cards hang out, because then they're going to know to avoid us.
Of course. But let's take care of two things. We have problems with troublemakers that are breaking curfew, and if we get them, we get a reward of 500 gold coins. Who are those troublemakers, and where are they? Did you guys listen?
Well, that's not a question for us, though.
That's what I'm asking, but I don't know if people listen.
Well, again, just address.
Yeah, DM, I think he's asking you a question.
GM,
Is,
we lost GM.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
down there.
I had it on
So, you're
mute.
fine.
All right, so you're asking about you're asking about another
The
mission, right?
troublemakers that are breaking. Yeah.
Because of
In
the
case
curfew.
that in case that anything is related, I wanted to know where are those troublemakers that are breaking curfew, to see if we can, kill two birds
Oh,
with
okay.
one.
Yeah, those are basically some thugs, local thugs that are pretty much. They usually hang out in the dock area, in the lower class area, but they don't have a specific location. Because again, these guys are kind of thugs, so they're not bound by any one section of the city. So, but majority of the thieves or thief types are going to be in the lower class of area or the dock area around there.
So in the area where trees, we might run into them. There's a
Yeah, might
chance.
run. Yeah, or they can be in the two area. So the two, they might even be in the middle class area in the in up here. So let me go ahead and go to that map. All right, so we got the lower class or the lower class section tied with the docks, and then you have the northern docks, and then you have the again they have the middle class, the common area for middle class people, farmers, workers, people that are work outside the town. The most of the guilds are there: plumbers guild, armories, uh, places like that, carpenter's shop. agriculture guild. And again, most of the area that the thieves have been known to uh, be at is again the lower class part of the city, which is around right there where I'm pinging.
I honestly still think the best idea is for me to look like a victim, even with the other mission. Is if I look like a target, then it's going to be a lot easier to draw them out. Because a lot of you guys look really bulky and strong. But a sorcerer can hide their ability.
Well,
I'm fine with being big.
quite small. I could be just walking around with you girls.
Yeah, but
pretending
no one really
to be
cares about
a
halflings. Okay.
Yeah, sure. That's the thing. That's the nice thing about this. I could just pretend to be, like maybe your errand boy or whatever.
The less people around the target, the more likely they are to get targeted.
Right. But
Yeah, onesie twosies. Not make it obvious.
Yeah, and it's probably best that it's not a male because the females just are more oftenly targeted. That's just statistics.
Well, any important
Even in
high
D&D,
points
it says
in this
orcs
area?
target females 9 times out of 10.
Any interesting high points in this area, Constable, where we can put a sniper or a lookout for the rest of the group as we patrol?
He says, "Well, we have our own militia, and again, we haven't really seen anything. Not only that, we have the flying mounts that are usually patrolling the sky throughout the skies, and they've not come up with anything. The problem is, again, is that once you're inside an alley, you're pretty much almost covered 100%. So even if we were to have spies throughout the areas, you're talking about a lot of buildings that are basically going to be, you know, filled with alleyways that we are not able to patrol because a lot of those areas that I just mentioned have a lot of alleyways that run through the majority of the neighborhoods.
Hmm. Constable, if I were to pose as a pickpocket with some of the locals, what could we do about that?
You want to pose as a pickfucker? I don't think people would like that too much.
Pickpocketer. Sorry for my bad English.
No, I think
that
no.
was-
Honestly, I think we should all disguise as pig fuckers. That seems like the best thing. let's let's really sell the low class. Okay,
Oh.
let's.
There will be another quest in the wall looking for pickpockets.
He said they.
Really?
Hey, he says, well, again, that's as much information that I have, guys. I don't know what else I can tell you.
Well, what I'm asking is like, I might pose as a pickpocketer.
I'm sorry.
Pickpocketer. Thank you very much.
Just say a
So-
thief. Just say it. It'll be a lot easier on you.
It's not the same. Well, if I were to pose as a thief, getting a little bit of information here and there, and working with the local pickpocketers, can I have, like a letter of consent from you to do that? So in case that a local guard catch me and I just don't, get arrested for that.
It sounds
I'm
like you're
trying
asking
to
for
go on
amnesty of the law, which I don't think is very likely.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be stealing stuff from real people. I'm just going to be pretending, and maybe I have to.
Don't forget
something,
these guards don't
then
know
I can
us.
give it back.
he says, well,
forget these guards.
he said, I don't think that's going to be a very good idea. For one thing, that would be put me in a very bad position if you were to try to pickpocket any particular individual in the city. I just can't condone that.
Well, I was thinking actually of a guard because if I pickpocket a guard, that could be as the other thief. That could be seen as the other thief as an act of badassery, and they could just take me in easily. And of course, I can just give you back what I stole after I've done the deed, and they will just like nobody gets really hurt.
He says, "Well, that's an interesting plan." And then he kind of looks around and says, "What about the rest of you guys? What do you guys think?"
I think
Oh,
I
I don't
should.
want to talk in a guard. No, that's him.
I raised my hand as like I think it would be best if I posed myself as someone who might be targeted and have my party as backup because they don't know we're all together, so it's not like it'll be they know that I'm with this entire large group because we're new to this town, so it's not like we're known as friends.
Yes, but if they spot us following you, he might just get scared. That's the thing. That's why I think that I could pose as a thief and move around because they do that a lot, and that wouldn't be seen suspicious.
Yeah, but
Orion could be Ren's pimp, and that wouldn't be suspicious. Or he might also be disguised as a guard, and Storm could be just walking around and buying stuff and checking on prices. So, well, not at night, but maybe he could just get some action with a hooker. Who knows?
the only problem with posing as a thief is we're not targeting a thieves guild, we're targeting an organ collector.
I'm not
Given
speaking
the
about being.
variety of people that have been killed so far by this person, would we not just be best served to just pick an area to patrol, split up, have whistles, and if anyone sees anything, whistle for the rest of the party to come?
That's what
Come
I'm
to
thinking.
the area?
And we should all just use, and we can all use our way of, yeah.
So do you have rape whistles, guard?
Says, "Yeah, we have a couple of whistles. Yes."
Now,
Yeah.
which are you guys hoping to do? Have one of us be bait or try to catch them in the act on somebody else?
I think
All
bait's
of
the
us
easiest,
being
but if we
bait.
catch someone in the act, that would be also valid.
Yeah, but that's kind
But
of.
we should
Well,
have the
that-
bait as a backup plan.
if we're hoping to catch them in the act, then we should probably have groups and have at least two people together.
Right, right. Thinking about it, I was thinking we could move together, maybe in groups.
Wow, you got even farther away.
Yeah, Jamie, try using your phone like I suggested, because
blow your mic. You know, give it a nice.
Alright, give me just a second, switching to the phone.
okay. Because I know my headphones would work on that one, and I know the mic on that one's good because I was using it earlier.
Yeah,
Alright,
every time
so can you hear me better?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
A
awesome.
lot better. Now
Good
you're
deal.
with us.
Now you're here.
So, the general idea was, I was thinking anyway, is maybe splitting into groups of three, and
Better too.
God, hold on, I'm hearing my freaking voice. Maybe splitting into groups of three, and then like patrolling in that general way, looking natural, maybe not all together, but keeping each other in sight. That's just how I was thinking about it. Then Michael could do his way of trying to look like a hooker in that sense. I could look like a guard. If Edu wants to go around and try to pickpocket, he can do that. But the main goal is to stay alert and look like we're not together,
Look
Well-
natural.
keeping three, at least the group of three, within each other's sight at all times.
You pose as a guard.
not
I
together,
pose
but
as a
in the area.
pickpocket. I can pickpocket you, and give you the things back.
Either way,
But we do need to establish groups.
right?
So, my group is going to be the group that's going to be a little bit more inconspicuous and not try to draw too much attention, but more look like a target. And then
And I'll
Orion's
probably go with the
group
other group.
will be with the other group because he's going to be wearing full armor.
Right.
Well, I can go with Madoka, but I'd rather Storm go with her because he's a better fighter than I am.
Helen and Storm would probably be better for me, but oh wait, Helen's not here right now.
How many of us actually? There's 3 guys, and actually 3 girls.
Yep.
Yes, we're gonna make one interesting set of couples, aren't we?
Yeah, yeah. Halflings.
Rin, who are you more comfortable with?
Doesn't matter. Wherever you're gonna need me the most.
You'd probably be better with
Yeah,
Orion
just Orion. Yeah.
yeah, because
And my guy and Helen are already friends.
Yeah.
So I'd assume I would try to stay where she was going.
I see where this is going.
Madoka's probably gonna take a whistle and maybe do it a slightly more like stay in the general area as you guys, but not together.
Orion
fine.
looks at Sweet and beckons and says, "Hey, buddy, looks like you're with me."
My frog pops out at the top of my thing, and I'm like, "We got this. We got this."
So we're going to make groups.
High fives
three.
the frog out of my on my
We're going to make
chest.
groups of 3 or 2.
Groups of 3 is probably the safest bet. If we were going to
Interesting.
do groups of 2, there might be a possibility for 2 people getting wiped.
Okay.
Very interesting that we
Uh,
ended up
Ren-
splitting up into 2 groups of 3, the 3 new members and the 3 old members.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I think our group is good for Madoka, Helen, and Storm is we all aren't heavily armored adventure looking types.
Right.
Because Helen's a monk who wears cloth. You're a ranger, which those are pretty common to walk around because they don't normally end a party. And then I'm a sorcerer, except you only know I'm a sorcerer if I use magic.
And you have 2 strong fighters in that group. That's good.
Yeah.
We have the healer and we have. And John, you have a hidden belt.
And no offense,
I do.
Mr. Halfling, but you have a tendency to get in trouble, so it's good to keep the healer around you.
And what's the other reason
I
why it's
like
good for you
that.
guys to have the other reason why it's good for you guys to have a halfling and us to have me is I have super high listen and spots, and the halfling has super high listens and spots.
That's a good point, also.
Yeah, this is a pretty good division if we have to split
Yeah.
up.
All right, so let's go. Where are we
And
going?
each team will make sure we all have a signal for each team so we can call. And we should
Grab
probably
By
split
the
up.
way, big guys, about my fighting, I really need some help you to get better.
I don't think we
Absolutely.
should split up more than a couple blocks at a time. At the
No, that's
most.
what I'm
We-
thinking.
that-
Is we're gonna
we
stay in the
gotta-
general area of
around
each other. Stay in the general area of each other, but we're gonna like not be together.
Guys,
Right,
I,
right.
I have a technical problem here. I have 2
like the next
macro bars.
street over. We shouldn't be any more than an alley away from each other.
Yeah.
I have 2 macro bars. I have one on top and one on the bottom of the page. I only want the one in the bottom. Where do I deactivate the other one?
The macro bar at the top of the page is set up by the GM. The other one at the bottom is your personal macros.
Okay. Well, the one is just too big for me. Can I make it smaller? Because it's not letting me use the zoom, in the page. It's getting in the way of a lot of stuff.
All right, so you guys are out in the street. You're basically there's only going to be this one map, guys. It's big enough for me to do what I got to do for this particular mission.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a pretty big map. All right, so it's going to be pretty much nighttime. So let's go ahead and get the.
Someone has you in the speaker.
All right, so you have majority of the city. It does have torches. It's a medieval town. So again, it's going about 8 o'clock at night. The sun went down. All right. Well, if you guys are going to do the split up routine, go ahead and get that going. It's a starless night, so it's technically pitch dark if you're looking down into one of the alleyways. And as far as the alleyways go, some of these areas are alleyways. Here, for example, is an alley. Here's an alley. Well, actually, here's an alley down here. A couple of alleys. An alley here to the north. All right, so there's a couple of alleyways. Okay, guys, you're looking for apparently the precision cut murderer. So I think it's mission number 3. So how are you guys doing? What are you guys up to?
Okay.
Alright, well-
I'm probably gonna have a torch out, for one thing, just as a automatic state. And I put in the chat that I grabbed one of the rape whistles and I put the rape whistle in the frog's mouth.
All right.
Well, a
Yeah.
frog
Yeah.
can't
That,
blow.
yeah.
Sorry
Actually,
for
they can
that.
croak.
Damn it, I lost my token.
Yeah. That's not gonna work. A croak is frog is technically not gonna be able to blow a whistle.
He was gonna do that. Oh
I,
my
I'm
god.
I'm gonna say that as a biologist, I can confirm that a frog can blow a whistle. But okay,
Well, if you want to, I don't really like Tom and Jerry campaigns, so yeah, it's just not my style.
okay.
How do we do this thing? Do I have to
Damn.
roll for each alien spot and stuff?
Well, it depends on how you are going to investigate this area. So if you're just walking around and with a torch, and depending on what you look like, you might or might not be attacked. But again, you have to kind of move your guy a little bit. You got to move your guys around. They're more than likely you're not going to be attacked. I'm going to have to roll for whoever is going to be attacked to begin with. But instead of you
Okay.
saying, "Oh, I was over here, DM," I'm like, "Well, you need to tell me where you're at now so I can start rolling some encounters."
I'm
I
Because
gonna
think we're
move.
taking the right side.
We're going to move around in the map. That is what you do. That's where we get a spot. So we're moving around the map and we are keeping at least one block in between us, so we can hear the whistle without fail.
all right, I'm gonna roll for encounters now. So wherever you have your token, that's where the encounter is going to happen. So before you say, "Well, I didn't," you put my token there. I'm like, "Well, you needed to move it, and you didn't move it. That's your
Yeah.
problem." All right.
Okay.
So
Roll for the encounters.
everybody has moved their token, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So let me go ahead and roll. GM roll 1d6.
I thought it was going to be a lot more, like investigation thing.
Well, I mean, you guys are. I'm not going to tell you how to investigate. If that's what you call investigation, well, that's what you call investigation. All right, so let me go ahead and so I rolled my row, and all right, so Mr. Storm Matter, Storm Hunter. All right, Mr. Storm Hunter, you happen to see something, or you hear something. Somebody's whispering to you, or you hear somebody say, "Psst, Mister, come here," and it's coming from like this area right here.
Can I roll my listen checks because I'm not that far away from him?
Yeah, it's a whisper, so it's going to be well. I mean, Mr. Storm could easily just say, "Hey, there's somebody calling me," so I don't think it's going to be a big deal. But
Or
I just
50
fig
I'll
feet
I just figure
away.
so
stop
we're trying to stay
that. Who's
incognito,
there?
so I just figure
No, you're 50 feet away. If you check him going into an alley, you just keep an eye on him.
all right,
I have a
I
so
keep
plus
the other two
six.
in my line of sight. It's just I'm doing.
Storm, are you gonna move or what? What are you gonna do?
I'll come out this far. Just add. Who is? What do you want? Who's there?
All right, you see what looks to be like some 7-year-old kid. Looks to be pretty disheveled. Got rags on him, and then he kind of tells you to come over to where the barrel is. He says, "Come here, Mister," and he looks like he has some sort of like maybe like a watch in his hand, and he kind of shows it to you. But he's like again, he's right next to where the barrel is.
If you're selling something, I'm not buying. If you need help, come over here.
He says, "Mister, I can't, or else the militia will, the patrols will see me. I just need to sell this watch. I'm very hungry. I need this to feed my brothers and sisters. Can you please help me out?"
I'll look around. I'll look around. Nope, no militia in sight. Come on over.
He says, "No, I can't." He kind of like shakes his head like he doesn't want to.
Ah, sorry.
And then when you say sorry, he kind of comes up towards you, and he puts his hand on your arm and says, "Mister," and then he kind of shows you the watch. He says, "This is a great watch." He has it like in a handkerchief, and it looks like a pretty good expensive watch. So he
How
puts
much?
his anyways, he puts his hands on you, and let me teleport you out of there real fast. Got to make a saving throw real fast, by the way. All right, so the kid is going to try to teleport you, and you need to make a will. What is it? Yeah, you need to make a will save of. Let's see.
Am I close enough for the spellcraft check?
Yeah, yes, you can make a go. Well, actually, where's your token? You're this guy, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you see him, talking to the kid, and he's basically just touching his arm and showing him the watch with the other hand. So you need to make a save of 5 plus 4 is 19. Make a will save of 19, Mr. Storm.
Yep, I got it on there.
All right, so you
If he cast a spell and I saw him touching him, I would be able to roll the spellcraft.
yeah, that's fine. I mean,
Okay.
well, it doesn't really matter because you notice that he was saying some. Oh, you don't have spellcraft, right, Storm? You don't know anything about
I know.
spellcraft. You're not a
Uh,
spellcraft. You're not a spell casting person, right?
Actually, I have a druid.
You're a
Hold
druid.
on.
Are
Yep.
you? All right. Well, you know about crafting. He's basically trying to teleport you out of there. As soon as it didn't work, he basically drops the watch and starts to run away. So he drops the watch
Um.
and then he runs away. So let me
I'm
go
gonna
ahead and
chase.
you're not chasing
Yep.
him. Okay.
No, I have a wait. No, I have a quick question.
I'm going to chase him.
Yeah.
Was my 20 high enough for the spellcraft check?
Yes. Yes.
What
All
was
right.
the spell?
It was a teleport. All right. So
Okay, it was just.
all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll for my god. Let me. I'm gonna put a little picture of him. So real fast.
My God, Madoka.
I know.
What just happened? Okay, what did I come back into?
Okay, Helen, quick catch up. We divided into teams. We're patrolling the docks to get the slasher and the organ thief. And Storm in your team just got assaulted by a kid that tried to teleport him. That's the run up.
All right. So
Teleporting?
Yeah.
We
yeah.
were trying to find Organ Thief, and he got attempted to be teleported.
Oh, and we named the team the Pig Fuckers.
Oh yay! Madoka actually gets to go.
All right. So I rolled for my guys. I go on 3. So he drops the watch, and he's actually it's not my initiative yet. So Storm, you already know what's happening.
I roll initiative? Am
Well,
I a part of this team for
only
initiative?
the 3 people that are in this group. I would assume Storm,
Yep.
Madoka,
Yeah, you're
Helen
in our
is
group.
and
that
Helen.
junk.
All right.
Yeah,
So
Helena, you're in our group. So you roll initiative.
all
Oh
right.
yay!
So Helen, you kind of see what's happening from they're not that far away from me, so you are
Yeah, and
able to.
I can signal to her as a free action. Because I caught him doing the spell.
Yeah. So I guess Helen, do you want to try anything?
About to go find out what's going on.
All
Hannah,
right.
we're trying to get a slasher who is stealing organs from people after he kills them. We
All
don't
right.
know who he is. We know he
We're
moves
wasting a little
around.
bit too much time on explanation. I think she knows what's happening. So Storm, what do you want to do?
And we all also have whistles with us. We're supposed to signal the other team if we found
Yeah.
something.
All right. So
So-
Storm, what do you want to do?
Well, I know the other folks are nearby, so I'm gonna try and grab the kid before he gets away.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and grab
Grapple?
his. Yeah. Well, grab is. Yeah, you can grapple. You gotta hit his touch AC, which it is only a 12.
this one and do base attack.
All
One.
right,
Okay.
Storm,
Button
you
over
want
there.
to try to grab him, I guess. All right, so the grapple check. Actually, you need to grab him first. Yeah, that grapple check is just for the grapple. So what you got to do first, in order to do a grapple check, which you roll a 15, you got to touch the guy. So you got to do it to hit, like your BAB plus your
Oh my
strength.
god.
Yeah,
Ah,
so you got to grab the
Hey,
guy first.
GM, I think that the grapple per se is an attack to hit and grab. I'm not clear on the rules there, but I think that's how I have treated it all my life. I never roll for to hit first and then
All right,
grapple.
well you are wrong. So go ahead and try to hit the guy. You got to grab the kid first, and then we roll
Oh,
opposed
no,
check.
I missed.
Yeah,
It was
yeah, and I get
AC.
if you guys don't know how grapple works, I can give you the link, but you got to grab the kid first. Grapple.
You rolled a 5 for the AC. Hit.
All right, so here's the description for grapple. You got to grab the kid first. All right, so you miss the kid, and he basically you get an attack of opportunity there, Storm, because he just moved from here to here. So you technically can get attack of opportunity. Once he goes here,
I,
he'll be gone. He
I
won't
don't have
be.
a weapon. All I could do was punch him.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you can do a punch 1d3 non-lethal damage. All
And
right, so
I
you
could horribly miss again.
all right, so you miss. All right, so he's gonna be taken off.
Wasn't a
Take
critical.
off. I
That's
can't take off yet. So sweet. You don't know what's happening. Madoka, what's going on?
only
okay.
I don't have minuses to my attacks.
Going through one person is 50% concealment, right?
Uh, you can move here. You can't move on top of a token. Is that if that's what you're asking?
I'm gonna shoot through him.
Yeah, that's
It's 50% concealment, right?
that's a +4 for his AC. So his AC right now would be 22.
Unless I make my caster check for my Ray of Seeking.
All right. Well, so do you have what spell are you casting?
A Ray of Seeking, but first I have to pass a caster's check.
Well, you gotta. I and you're saying you're doing a caster check oh, for the ray of seeking. All right,
Yeah, because it's one above because I'm taking Mage Apprentice, and so I have to take a caster's check before I cast it,
ray of
which
seeking. I don't
which would
see.
be 1d20 plus 2.
Oh, seeking ray.
Yeah, yeah,
All
sorry,
right.
Seeking Ray.
All right. So
Nope,
yeah.
I failed the caster's check.
All right. Well, there you go. All right. So failed caster check for Madoka. The mage is gonna haul ass. He's got he's got boots of speed, so he is gonna haul ass. He gets 30 plus his regular movement. So he was here, and then one, two, three, four, and he's gonna do a double movement. Actually, yeah, double movement, double movement, and then he's got a 30 for the. All right, so he's got a 30 for his movement. So I did my 90 movement. All right, so we got Helen. You just saw the kid take off from Storm. He was trying to grab him and then he tried to punch him, and he got away. So what do you want to do there, Helen?
He can go. He ran away. Oh, wait, did he run away?
Oh my
Yeah, he got away
I
from
can run.
Storm.
Hold on.
Yeah, he got away from Storm. All
Sorry, I
right.
wasn't quick enough.
Yeah. All right. Well, if I take that as a
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm gonna run after him for a of movement.
all right, is that it?
I'm running after. What you took him off the board for?
Well,
I'm running direction. I saw him running.
yeah, but you can't see through walls, so technically you don't really know where he is.
I saw him go around the corner. So when I get around the corner, do
Well,
I see him?
Well, you might or might not. And that's how are you moving that much? For one thing, I think you were up.
Run. I'm straight up running.
Yeah, on a
For,
run, you can only move on a straight line if you run. So you are not moving. You're making a curve, so you can only move double your movement. It's called a hustle, and so you can only technically move 60 feet.
Monks have fast.
Yeah. So you got to move your guy back because again, running is you've got to be in a straight line to run. All right, so I'll just move you. Yeah, you can move wherever you want. All right, so uh,
I'm gonna go ahead and. Ah, crap. No, forget it, he's gone. I can't. I saw him run around the corner, so double my movement.
You can really do till here, and maybe you can see from there.
all right. So you moved there. Okay, you're not able to make him out. All right, we got Storm. You are up. You can go after the kid if you want.
Uh, I don't think I'm fast enough. I mean, that kid
Well,
just. Whoop.
yeah, you can do 60, but that's about it.
Uh,
All right. I'm just gonna move and see what I can see here.
I'm just rolling a knowledge local ahead for when they tell me the stories, make a comment based on it.
All right. All right. So
Uh,
Storm is moving. Madoka, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna run this way, and I'm gonna be blowing my whistle.
All right. All right. So you're blowing the whistle.
there you go.
Yeah.
All right, so you everybody make a spot check because the reason he went away, guys, is because I did a hide on him. You got to roll a pose to spot him because he when you go around the corner, you guys already know you can hide when you have cover, which he does. So he's hiding. All right, so that spot is no good from Helen. She rolled a 14. All right, Mr. Storm, you can try to spot if you want. All right, he rolled a 14 as well. All right, so everybody, actually, only you two guys, Helen and Storm,
Yeah.
go ahead and make a listen check. Make a listen check. You got to roll a
Um,
at least 20 or higher.
have I seen the others all running in the directions
No, no,
No,
already?
you haven't.
yeah, you're
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 way across.
yeah, yeah. Let's not worry about you. These are between these guys. All right, listen.
Okay.
Yeah. So Storm, you did hear. Well, you did hear something because I said to 20. All right, Storm, you hear like a door kind of close real fast, like not on purpose, but loud enough to where you were able to hear it. So 20 is a pretty good check.
I'm not telling. No, I just heard a door close down that alley.
Uh,
Nobody's gonna blow the whistle, right?
I already blew the whistle,
Oh,
but you
didn't
have
I
to wait
got
a
that
full. Yeah,
meeting?
no, you have to wait a full round until the new round.
all right,
Oh,
so
full run.
all right, Helen, you just heard from the Storm. You heard a door closing.
Okay.
All right.
Where do I see a door?
Oh, you don't see one from where. Well, I mean, you could kind of since you're gonna move over there anyway. You see a door like right there. It's got a little arrow in it. So more than likely yeah. So there you go. The now you already moved more than your share.
Two movement. I'm
Oh
done.
yeah. All
I'm
right.
done.
All right. So we got Helen. Just got to the door. Storm, you're up. All right. So Yeah, there you go.
I want to stay in the alleyway so that Mickey will be able to see me, or that
All right.
Hidoko will be able to see me when she comes around the corner.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and remove these because there's no reason for the initiative. All right, so Madoko, I don't want to take too long on this because there's going to be a couple of things that might or might not happen. So Madoko is you should be here, by the way. I don't know
Where?
where you. Yeah, you should be here with the guys because they
What do you
just.
mean with the guys?
Well, apparently
No, I
you.
ran the other. I went the other direction
Oh, okay. Well
to
then.
go try to cut him off.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Storm and Helen, you are in front of a closed door. Uh, and the door happens to go into like I wouldn't say a basement, but you know how the some of the homes have like a little downstairs. So this is like maybe a three-step down into where the door is at. There are no windows on the door. It's basically a solid door. Looks like a good solid door. So what do you want to
Open
do?
in or out.
It goes. It opens in. It opens in.
I'll get low and push the door in.
All right. So you try to open the door. Is that correct?
Yes, I get low and push. Turn the knob and push the door inward.
All right. So as soon as you put your hand on the door, the mechanical trap goes off, and this is what happens.
Nobody calls through.
It's not too bad. All right. So let me go ahead
It's
and
also a monk. She doesn't have to
now
worry about it.
what's the highest level of the group, by the way? I forgot.
Two, as far as I know.
Oh,
Yep,
two is the
yep.
highest.
We're all two.
Oh, okay. All right, so as soon as you open the door or you try to open the door, this poisoned trap, which is in the description, goes off. So what I got to do is I got to roll 1d20 plus 8 to hit your armor class, Helen, and here is my roll. I rolled a armor class 12. I would assume your armor class is better than that, perhaps.
Yes, it is.
Hopefully,
All
hopefully.
right. So one of the 1d4 plus. Oh, there's I got to roll 1d4. There might be more than. All right, so there's four. So here's another needle attack. All right, that is a 15 and a 14 and a 12. So basically, a 15 is the highest roll that I make. What's your armor class, real fast?
29.
All right. Now how?
29.
Yeah, how did you get a 29 real fast? Your
My
dexterity is probably 18,
my
maybe.
dexterity my dexterity is only 16.
So
My
that's
wisdom is 16. My taking the vow of poverty, nonviolence, and peace
oh, okay.
all
You're a
give me
monk.
bonuses to my armor class.
Oh, okay. You're a monk. Okay, that's fine. All right. Well,
Yes.
there you go. All right. Well, the all the traps, the needles kind of shoot kind of past you because you were so agile. The door is closed and it is locked. So what do you want to do now?
This is an inanimate object. It's not a living being. Therefore, I'm going to break it. No, I can't do that.
All right. Well,
You want to call the party?
yeah, I think this is a good time for all you guys to get together because she can't. More than likely, I don't know if Helen, if you want to try to break the door down, then we could just go through that right now. Or if you want to wait for the other guys to show up and you can put your heads together, that's another option. Which one do you want to do?
I'll let them show up.
This guy's getting away. I'll wait.
All right, so everybody can go ahead and because Storm has a whistle, so you can go ahead and meet up, and then again the
Yeah.
door.
Well,
Yeah,
this Mickey's the one who blew the whistle, and Mickey ran by where they could have seen him anyway.
right, right, right. All right. Well, all right. Well, whatever you guys do, let me give you some time to you guys think about it, and Again, the door is locked, and by the way, it's a good wooden door. So if you're like, well, what's the door to break the door? Well, if you look at the handouts that I have for the destruction, let's go and get that real fast. The door DC show players. All right, there you go. It's a strong wooden door, so 20 hit points and all that good stuff.
Well, you have a pickpocketer, and I can open the lock. So since the
Maybe.
traps have been already disabled, let's try to do that. Mm, it's open lock, right? Open lock.
It's yeah.
Let me see if it asks for the tools. Yes. No, master.
Having pickpocket
Half
tools
like-
gives you a bonus to that.
I do have.
Look
I
at the
have
half.
masterwork, and I got a 25. So the door opens.
No, you have to wait. You don't know the difficulty of the lock.
Yeah,
it could
that's what
actually be higher than 25.
That's what I'm asking. So, if does the lock opens with a 25?
DM.
He's not here. He said he'd be right back.
Okay.
Anyway, looking at the halfling, I tell him, "You got 30 seconds, buddy, until I push you out of the way and start breaking down that door."
I have
Oh,
exactly
can I
the
tell you what's
picture
funny?
for that. I knew someone was going to say that, and I have the picture here with my expression. I'm gonna share it on the Skype call.
You should be pissed, because you know what? If you were taller, he'd have given you a minute.
Where is the means roll? Here's the
I
picture.
figure half the size to
I'm
do it in
gonna
half the
share.
time.
I'm gonna share it here. It's like, oh my god! I knew someone was going to say that. Here it goes. In the Skype call goes. Why can't you just break the door like a normal person?
What's funny is we keep missing this point right about my special abilities going off at all times.
What?
Anyone
What's
within
going off
20
all the
feet of me, read it. Because my feet, with all within 20 feet of me is always under the effect of has a chance to be under the effect of a common motion spell.
Okay.
All right, sorry
Good thing
about that.
that
I
you guys
did.
got her because I couldn't understand a word she said. There.
One of my feet has that effect on me at all times. If you just read it. I was trying to explain.
All right.
One of your feet has that effect on you all the time.
That's what the feet does.
Okay.
And I can't turn it off. Because the other part of the feet's good too.
I'm not feeling calm. Yay! No.
Well, that's something the party would definitely know within walking up to you.
Yeah.
Guy, did I fell off the game?
No, you're
No?
here.
All right. So.
Oh, you did. You're not on the game, actually.
Oh
Um,
yeah, it logged me out again.
By the way, Sweets rolled a 25 for open lock.
Oh, okay.
While you were gone, it's if you scroll up over Helena's thing, you can see it.
Oh,
And
okay.
I checked for trap first to see if there is a second trap, but I only got a 15, so I assume that I didn't spot anything.
Oh, he rolled what did you say? A 20? 25?
25.
25.
Oh, okay. All right. You actually and you're the thief. Okay, yeah. So. Okay, yeah. All right, so you do unlock the door. The door is unlocked. You want to go inside the area, correct?
Yeah, but I'm gonna let the big guy do that since he was in such a hurry. I'm gonna tell him the door is open. Go ahead. No, the door is
By all
locked.
means.
Go ahead. By all means.
All right. Yeah, I'll push open the door then if it's unlocked.
All right, so the door opens, and you crack the door. The room's completely dark, but let me go ahead and put you guys in the room. Now, who's the first person that is going to be going inside?
The
Oops.
tank.
Either me or Helen, depending on who's more anxious to get in.
The mage. No. uh, 'cause-
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go with you to be the first person. All right, so
Sure.
as soon as you walk inside, the kid. Let me you see the kid in there. All right, so you see the kid. He looks like he has just grabbed this the pole, the pike from this statue. As soon as he pulls on it, he kind of sinks to the trap door opens, and the chute goes down to wherever. So again, you see the kid. He grabs onto the pike. He kind of moves it towards him. As soon as he does that, the trap door opens, and he goes under in some other location. And you do know that it's the kid, by the way. So it's not like you don't know who he is.
So he
All
hasn't
right.
transformed into anything else yet.
We're just gonna pretend like we informed him. We're just gonna, because we had a few minutes to talk. So
All right,
yeah,
so
Madoka told everything.
okay, here's a trap door. It's kind of like anyway. Oh, by the way, there is a rug that he just didn't have time to put over the um, the area, so it's kind of hard to it's kind of hard to miss the trapdoor. It's obviously there, but as far as how far you guys want to go in, that's your call. So, what do you guys want to do?
Madoka is gonna use detect magic to see if she can't find any magic devices in here.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
run around the left side.
I'm making a spot check, see if I see any traps.
Yeah, I don't think that is going to be much traps, but if there are, they're going to be on these saves. I point the guys that, and I try to run over the furniture here, and like going on the track that there's not supposed to be any traps, and then I'm gonna do the spot traps here.
All right. So basically, what I'm looking for as far as a
I
spot,
see no.
yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah. Nobody's spotting anything, so uh, nobody seems to know. Nobody spots anything. Is basically what I'm trying to get at.
Okay,
Now,
so did my detect magic see anything like devices
no, no, no,
or
no.
books?
There's no.
Nothing's glowing.
I mean, there's books all around you, but there's no magical
I mean,
stuff that is emanating.
yeah.
It's too big.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm bigger.
there's no
I
magical devices that are emanating with faint
I
Okay.
or.
stand I stand next to the statue and pull the lever, so the door
All right.
opens.
So yeah, the shaft opens, and when you look inside, you put your head down in there, and it looks more like
I didn't set I didn't
yeah,
set that look yet, but I just pull in and let the other
it's
guys look down.
so it's basically a chute, guys. The chute goes into it kind of it goes down and then towards the southwest. Since we're looking at an isometric map, it goes down and southwest. As far as it goes about 20 feet down, and then the rest it just curves to the southwest. So if you want to take the
Go
chute,
ahead, big guy.
it'll take you somewhere.
Um, Madoka is going to point out to the party real quick that teleport is a 5th level arcane spell.
Or it could be a magical item. So before you start thinking this guy's a 10th
Yeah.
level caster.
Yeah, I
Well,
think it was
wait.
the
If it
watch.
wasn't if it was a magical item, my spell craft would have known.
Yeah, well, regardless,
It was the
I already,
watch.
yeah,
He dropped the watch.
I already told you guys it was a teleport. So, uh,
Yeah, you
spellcraft.
told me it was a teleport, but my spellcraft would have told me if it was a magic device, because I would have told if it could have
Oh yeah,
told if he was casting it or.
well, let's try not to die, and then you could worry about trying to retrieve the magic boots.
Well, no, I'm not talking about retrieving it. Like, I'm talking about I would have known if the magic came from
Yeah,
the
but
watch or from him.
yeah, yeah, sure. All right. So, what do you guys? How do you guys want to proceed?
Um, if the party's unopposed, the full armor guy is going to go down and clear the way of any traps or bumps along the way, and basically tell them, "Hey guys, if you hear screaming, don't follow behind me."
I'm gonna. I love you, guy, but I'm following you. Well, I'm following her. And I point at the monk.
All
Uh,
right. Well, nervously ask the monk or the rogue to do the honors.
all right. So,
Monk,
all right. So who's going in again? Sorry about that. Who's going in again?
Helen.
Uh, the full
Excuse
plate
me,
fighter, if
sweet.
nobody has any opposed.
Yeah,
Do you
I
have
was
enough?
asking.
Sweet? Do you have a second dagger or anything?
Sure, I do have. Do you wanna?
Can I borrow it, please?
Sure, I give her my dagger, the one that I have in the belt.
I pull the lever and then I jam the dagger to keep it from the trapdoor from closing.
All right. All right. So that yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. All right. So before I put in one of the guys into the area that he's going to be looking at, anybody else want to do anything before he goes down by himself?
Uh, he goes down. Once I put the dagger, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna slide.
All right. So you're going to be second in line is basically what I'm trying to get at.
Yes. Yes.
All
Count
right.
me as third. Storm is third. Might as well have
I,
all the people who can fight go for it going in the lead.
I jump in front of the other girls, and I follow Stern. I just need someone in front of me I can hang behind, just in case. Yeah.
You're gonna hide behind the girls. Got it.
No, 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 no. She has the strongest AC of all of us, and she just survived uh, four needles from a trap. So yes, she could go first. She can handle herself. I
What
can't look
needles?
sexy. The needles from
What
the
needles
trap
from
that
what
will
trap?
shoot at you
There
when
were
you open the
traps.
door.
My dear.
I don't remember that.
And you don't
I
put
was
in my
opening the
deck.
door and something just flew past me. I thought it was the wind.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway,
So
looks like we're going down.
all right. So let me. I'm going to put you by yourself, Mister Storm, because you are going in there first.
No,
So
Orange first, then
No,
Helen, then Storm.
Yes.
orange.
Orion, Helen, Storm, me, and then the girls. That's the.
Right, Helen Storm.
Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and put Orion in there by himself real fast. All right, Orion. This is what you're seeing. Just tell me if you're able to see the map or not. Are you seeing anything?
Currently, no, not
All
yet.
right. All right. So how now? How
There
about
we go.
now? Oh, okay, great. All right.
Yes, sir.
As soon as you plop in, you drop from a hole 10 feet or 10 feet in the air. So you're doing that Indiana Jones kind of thing where he kind of falls into the water. And that's basically you. The chute is this is the chute, by the way. This is where you're coming out from. So you basically dive in head first. Go ahead and make a spot to see if you are fast enough to well actually he's pretty much gone, the guy that you are trailing. All right, so but you do need to make a spot check real fast. So make a spot check real fast.
There
All
we
right,
go.
so you rolled a 15. All right, so you're not really seeing anything. All right, so next person in line is who?
As I jump down, I
Helen.
do yell.
All right, so go ahead. You said you were going to yell something.
I just yell in general.
Okay. All right. So Helen, you are you're going down after him. So you are in the map as well. All right, Helen, you can make a or a spot check as well. So go ahead and make a spot check. So you kind of fall like right next to him, I would assume. And spot check for Solomon, it's 7. All right. So this is what
If
happens.
he moved, I land beside him. If he didn't move, I end up landing on top of him.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's fine. On top of him would probably be more appropriate. All right. So once you see you don't make a spot check, you see this particular being coming out from underneath the water. So this thing shows up real fast. All right, so
Goes down, and then
this
over
thing
underneath.
comes popping out of the water. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and make an initiative check. Now the other guys will get here a little bit later, but the here's what happened. He went inside the water, and the other guy, the thief, came by first. So this thing kind of woke up when the thief came by, and then this guy hit the water, and then this thing says, "Oh, all right, I'm ready. I'm gonna get up and kill somebody." And then she showed up and says, "Okay, it's time for me to uh, come out of the water and surprise these guys." So that's technically what happened. All right, so my guy is going on a 13. So for this round, only two of you guys are going to be able to attack. All right, so let's go ahead and if the rest of you guys want to roll initiative, go ahead and go, but you won't be going down the chute until this round. So everybody needs to roll initiative. All right,
I roll later.
all right. So I think we're just missing one person.
Rin
All right, so we're
or
good.
sweets?
All right,
Okay.
so for this round,
Oh wait,
we're
never
we're
mind.
gonna have. All right, so there you go. All right, for this round, we're gonna have Helen. You are up. You came crashing down. You looked at him. You looked at you, and then this is when this thing jumped out of the water and made this growling noise, and it looks like it's coming towards you. All right, so Helen, you are up. You're up, Helen.
Oh man, you mean you know
Yeah,
how?
that's you.
The growling beast that's going up to you.
All right.
DC 16 will save or it calms down.
Oh, okay. So, what's the spell you're using?
That's
Calm
for a
'em.
feat.
That's my feet. Because everything within, always around me, 20 feet around me, is a, everyone's under the effect of a common motion spell makes it a DC 16 save.
Oh, yeah.
The top is the information.
what's the duration on that?
Along the area effect.
Yeah, there's
Once I
a
need the area effect,
uh
It's a feat, so
my,
it's a
my
constant.
fate automatically goes off because I'm
oh
pure. But if they leave the area, they automatically lose the effect
I
of
see.
being
You
under
you've
me.
got it on the chart here. And
Yep.
I've never heard of this feat. What's it called?
Pure.
Oh, pure.
The
Okay.
vow of peace.
Vial of peace.
Vow of
Bow.
peace.
Bow.
Vow.
Oh,
Vow of
vow of
peace.
peace. Vow of peace. Oh,
It's
I
a monk
see.
thing.
Yeah, it's
No, it's a divine thing.
Oh, it's a divine. Oh, gross.
I have to get it.
all right. I see.
Madoka
Well,
throws up in her mouth.
yeah. All right. Well, that's a good thing to have. Here's my will save, by the way. All right. So he is
It's
not.
like it doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit.
He doesn't care.
All right. You still have a move. Well,
Has no
actually,
chill.
yeah. You already moved. So. All right. So
That's
that's it.
just moving. That's not even activating. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna attack it first. I don't swing first.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right. Well, Madoka, you can slide down the chute because you just heard a growl coming from down inside the area that they're at.
Screams
So,
"we" as I slide down.
all right. So here is Madoka. All right. Is that Snow? Is that you? You're Snow, right?
No, I am Madoka.
Yeah, I know. But what's
The
your
Madoka.
Roll 20 name? Is it?
My oh yeah, it's Snow.
No,
Sorry,
yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same.
I
Okay.
haven't changed it.
All right.
Sorry.
So let me put you in the map with you guys. All right, so you make it down the chute, and here is your token.
Ooh, it's dark.
Yeah, I gotta put you in there. All right, so you're like right there. All right, so you just did a movement. You still have a standard. So whatever you can see, I'm not going to explain it to you because you obviously can see.
TBH, I'm probably gonna take a 5-foot step to make room for the other person who's coming down the chute.
Well, you already moved, so you can't take a 5 foot
Oh,
step.
okay. Um, let's see. I guess I will have to cast a spell at it. So I'm gonna do a ranged touch attack, I guess.
All right, range touch attack. Yeah. Oh, the
Just
huh. Go ahead.
confirm to crit.
All right, so yeah, that's a hit.
Does what's its touch armor?
It's 12. Oh no, it's 9.
Yay!
9.
Confirmed crit. Oh, wait, 9 or 12?
A touch AC is 9.
Yay! Crit confirmed.
All right.
8 damage. Lols.
All right, so 8 damage. I don't get a save for this.
No, you do not.
What's
It's
the save?
lightning ball lesser.
All right, lightning ball. All right, we got sweet. You can go ahead and come down if you want.
Yeah, sure. I'm not watching anything yet, but
Yeah, actually,
what
you know
do I
what?
see?
I'm put everybody in the map since everybody's down here already. All right, so there we go. If your token is not here yet, that's because you need to be you haven't rolled yet, or your turn hasn't come up yet. All right, sweet. You are down in the area, so there you go. You should be able to see something now. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I do. Okay, that's the thing that's coming here.
Huh?
So what can I
Yeah, that's the
do?
thing that's out.
Can I throw my? No, that's like 30 feet. I cannot move, right?
No, you already moved.
Okay. Uh, I ready my ultimate fire and I hold my action.
All right, so holding action, we got Storm. Let me go ahead and put you in the map.
Wait a second. Is this water?
Yeah, it's water. It's shallow water.
Oh, then I just ready an acid vial.
All right, so we got Storm. What do you want to do there, Storm?
I'm gonna fire my bow at it.
All right, armor class is 17. 17. All right,
Never
that's a
mind.
miss. All right, this thing does a 5 foot and attacks full round on Helen. All right, so 19. Would assume that none of those hit. So,
No,
all right,
Yeah.
so that's
29 to hit.
all right. So we got Ren. What do you want to do there?
Rin. John? Are you guys here?
Well,
Because we can't hear you.
yeah, I'm not here.
Rin and John
got-
share a mic.
Maybe they got a mic off.
Can you hear us?
Now we can.
No, you can't. Okay, hold on.
We can hear you now.
If I don't
Yeah.
attack, can I move?
No.
You know,
Yeah,
like
well-
sacrifice my attack.
Well, yes, you can move if you sacrifice your attack. That's correct. Yes.
Okay, I'm not gonna attack. I'm just gonna move here toward these bushes.
All right. Well, this is difficult terrain, by the way, and your movement is halved because of the water.
Then it's done.
All right. All right. So, Ren, I take it you don't want to do anything, correct?
It's not on. Go and talk.
It's my turn. Then
Yeah.
send me down the
Oh.
chute.
All right. So you go down the chute, and here's your token. So you are technically behind Ren or Storm.
That's it. Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. So Orion, you are up. You've got the monster attacking Ellen.
15 feet move. And,
Woo!
yeah. I'll
All
roll an
15?
intimidate check.
All right.
Actually, I'm in heavy armor. That should be 10, but I'll roll an intimidate check. Other than that, yeah.
All right, so let me roll to oppose. 20 plus. Let's see What do I got for intimidate? I don't have any skills. Intimidate is all right. I roll a 2. He is somewhat frightened, but it's not his turn, so he can't really move anyway. All right, we got Helen. You are up. Or are you finished, Orion? Intimidate
Yeah, that's it.
is okay. All right, so we got Helen. You've got this thing in front of you. Armor class 17.
I am sorry that I must put you to sleep right now.
All right.
Non-lethal damage.
All right. Well, 17 armor class. 17.
And attack. Attack weapon. This thing. Weapon. There it is. And click. No flanking. No power attacking. No additional attack bonuses. No power attack bonuses.
All right, so that's a hit. So you do 1 point of non-lethal. I got it. All right, so I'll put 1 on that, or let's put 1. All right, so we got Helen. That it for you?
Yeah.
All right, Madoka.
But I don't appear on the initiative, bro.
That's because our initiatives show on the other one.
Because you roll on the other floor, so the GM sees it, but we don't. So it'll tell you when you go.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you go on a
I
6,
will-
16.
Another touch attack
All right, I'll touch
or
that.
range touch attack. 13 hit.
Yeah.
4 damage.
All right, 4 damage. Got it.
Pull up my sheet and put another X next to that spell.
All right, we got Sweet. You're up.
Yes. To fit here, can I do a knowledge local to know what the thing is?
Oh, it's it's not knowledge local. It is a monster class. He's technically a dungeoneering check. Dungeoneering check.
I don't have ranks on it, so I can't. So then I advance here and roll. And my vial of acid.
All right, that is 1 point of damage. Got it.
Yeah.
-1.
Shitty roll, but
All
there
right,
you go.
Storm. What are you up to?
You throw a vial of acid.
Yeah, he threw
I'm-
a valve.
Gonna
Ain't
try
that a
the
splash weapon?
Gonna take me too
Yes.
long to get there with.
Yeah, but I can throw it here to this square here, so it doesn't hit you.
Also,
Okay.
your touch would probably block that.
Yeah,
No, splash.
No,
It's
it splashes.
it automatically hits the person
but,
around you. There's no roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The
so
things that I
yeah,
hit, so
yeah, go ahead and yeah, he's right. She's right. You can go ahead and give yourself a 1 point of damage.
I ignored that armor. I'm hitting here. Sorry, I'm hitting here in this square here.
Yeah,
It's a
but
large
It would
creature.
stop here.
yeah, it
It
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
touch her.
Because that would have concealment bonus, anyways.
It doesn't matter if you hit a monster, whether it's here or here. It's still the person next to it is going to still take splash damage. All right, so
Okay.
so Storm, what do you want to do there?
I rolled a hit and I rolled another miss.
All right, it's missed. All right, the monster is going to he's going to do a 5 foot because he was a little frightened. I get a -2 for my attacks. So he's not going to. Now he's going to go ahead and try to attack Sweet. Let me just make sure I have reach on him.
Do you?
Yes. Yes, I do have reach. All right, so he's going to do a full round on
Has a
Sweet.
10-foot reach.
Got that 10 foot reach, right. All right, I do have a -2 to hit, so I hit armor class 21, and that's it. So I do hit.
I got one hit.
Yeah, so he hits you for 3 points of damage, and let's see. Now he does hit you with one of his hands, so he's gonna grapple you, and you're gonna take 5. So you gotta roll to oppose, Sweet. So what you gotta do is
A reflex
roll.
save.
No, it's your strength and your.
Helena, your mic is crinkling.
Yeah, it's killing us.
All
What
right,
do I have to roll?
it's 1d20 plus your BAB plus your strength or dex, whichever is higher. So it's kind of like that. 1d20
1d20 plus 4.
plus your BAB. Don't forget your BAB.
Oh, then it's one more. It's just 5.
All right, so it's 5. All right, you see I rolled a 24. You rolled the 11. Therefore, I am grabbing you. So you're now being grappled by this creature, and you take 8 points of total damage. So because he's constricting you with his grapple. So
Amazing strength.
yeah. So 3 plus 5 is what your damage. So if your hit points are 14, you've taken 8 points of damage. You have 4 hit points left. All right. So Ren, you are seeing your friend being strangled by this large thing. What do you want to do?
All right, move up here and take out my cure light wounds wand.
All right.
That's all.
All right. So yeah. So
Yeah.
uh,
It would have to take a while to get there.
Every creature has a thing to get me, right?
Yeah,
Only if you get that close.
yeah.
Well, I didn't knew it has so much range. It doesn't seem
It's a
to
large
have
creature,
range.
has 10 foot.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Orion. And by the way, in order for you to cure him, you actually have to touch him with your wand.
Oh
Because
yeah, I
yeah.
know way up there.
All right, so we got Orion. What are you up to? Your friend is in
Cool.
trouble.
Right. Our full run has to be in a straight line. But that being said, can it be a straight line like in this direction? Like, does it have to be?
Well, for if you want to do a charge, or if you just want to do your double movement, you can move. Well, your movement is 20, so you can move
Yeah.
you can move a total of 20 because this is a difficult terrain, meaning your movement is half. So you can only move 10, but if you want to double that, that's a 20, but you won't be able to attack because you're doing like
Right. Right.
yeah. So if you want to do that, that's fine.
That'll do it.
All right, so there you go.
My main question, though, for future reference, was if I was to do 3 times movement for, say, a full-out run, can I do it at an angle like that, or does it have to be in a straight line?
It's got to be in a straight line. The only,
What is
when I
it?
meet when I say angle, that just means that, say for example, you're running around a corner, you can get to the corner, but that would be it, because in order for you to take 4 times your movement, you actually have to be in a straight line. If you wanted to run from here to like here, you could definitely do it as a run maneuver. You just don't have. Again, it just has to be a straight line. And this area right
Gotcha.
here it's basically like a very large plant, so you can't run through that. So there you go.
Right. Right.
All right, so you did move into my threat range because you moved from here to here, meaning that right here you were safe, but he has reach, and therefore I can do an attack of opportunity. So
I'm
here's
aware.
my. All right, so here's the to hit. He rolled pretty bad. All right, we got new round. We got Helen. Your friend is being choked. What do you want to do there, Helen?
Hot.
All right, Ren.
Right, let's not. I'm right there.
All right, move. Yeah, you're fine.
And I will guess. Can you please let him go?
Well, he's already.
Diplomacy, come on, you got this.
Well, she's
Well, I
already
have diplomacy, but I don't think I understand my
No.
language.
No, I know it's.
Well, he's already been intimidated, so he's already at a -2 to hit. So, all right. Well, if that's it for you, I'll move on to the next
I did, I
person.
wrote. I
Oh,
wrote
okay.
already.
All right. Well, you hit. Yes. All right, so -3. Got it. Is this lethal or non-lethal damage?
All
It's not
non-lethal.
lethal.
All right.
I only do lethal if it's a construct or undead.
All right, so we got that done. Madoka, what do you want to do there?
5 foot step and do the same as I've always been doing. 1d20 plus 2.
Uh,
12.
all right.
Yay!
All right. And
1
one more damage.
damage.
Alrighty, got it. All right, so we got Sweet. You can try to get out of the grapple.
That's what I'm going to do. Is escape artist or just the same thing?
It's the same thing. You got to beat my grapple check. Here's my grapple check. Since you're gonna try to beat my grapple. Let me go ahead and give you my.
Ah, where do I roll so badly?
All right, my grapple is an 11, so you beat me.
I made it.
All right, so you are out of the grapple. All right,
What else can I do?
you can do a standard. Basically, you just did a movement. You can do a standard.
Okay, I'm gonna stab him with my rapier. I'm just so close that I can try to do that.
All right, that's 17 armor class. All right, that's
Yay.
great.
Don't get handy with me in my first date.
All right, so you did 7 damage. 7 damage.
That's the largest damage I have ever done in this game, I think.
All right, Sweet is done. Storm, what are you up to?
Taking a double move, and then that's my turn.
All right. Well, you've got a 30 movement, so you can
So
only
15,
move.
so you could have moved
So
here.
a double move
Yeah,
would be 30.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All right,
Not
that's it
moving.
for. All right, so there you go. All right, this guy is still mad at Sweet, so he's gonna do a full round on him. How?
Again,
All right, so
and you fail.
that's the 19. The 19 hits you, right? Yeah.
But you are a -2. -2, right?
Oh yeah, I am at -2, correct. All right,
17.
17. Yeah. All right, so he
I
misses.
saved this one.
All right. So all right, Ren, go ahead and do your thing.
I'll move up to here and just assess visually weak wounds. I'll heal next round.
All right, Orion, you've got an intimidated. Can't pronounce his name. It's Ogathis or got that name.
Madoka.
He doesn't
Todd.
seem like he wants to back down. So
All right, so you hit and you confirmed the hit, and all right, that's 12 damage plus 14. That is a lot of damage. So that's 12 plus 14 is 26. All right, so you slice it in half with your serious, actually 12 and yeah, confirmed hit. Yeah, so that's right. All right, so you slice it in half. It's basically dead. So it kind of slumps down to the floor, and it gives out a loud yell before it finally collapses. All right, so there you go, guys. This is a CR4 encounter. So you guys can go ahead and calculate that for the experience. All right, so CR4 encounter. All right, so what do you guys want to do? The place is completely dark, and you can't really see anything other than the small swampy area that you're at right now.
Okay, I complain about my pains, like, medic. uh." And I go 5 healing. Thank you very much, help.
All right, so I take it you figured out your experience points, correct? Or maybe not?
Not yet.
225.
225? Okay.
Yep.
So what's our total right
225.
now?
The total for everybody should be 2,530.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
All
All
right,
right.
so what do you guys want to do?
We're gonna try and see what this place is. It looks like a cavern, but
Has my detect magic seen any magical auroras? because it's still up for about like a minute.
All
Oh
right.
gosh, how did the kid got past this?
All right. So basically, you do detect magic right around here. Right here.
Okay, I'm gonna search in that area, see if I find anything.
All right. Make a search.
Backslash roll
Tunnel here,
1d20, and my frog's also going to search.
tunnel here.
Oh, that is an at, which is supposed to be a 2.
There's
So
Is that
seven.
down
inconveniences
or up,
way.
GM?
All
And
right.
then my frog got a 17.
All right. 17.
Is that
All right.
down or up?
Oh, this goes up. This goes into well, since you guys went about 20 feet down, actually more than 20, about 40 feet. This, well, you kind of estimate that you went down 40 feet. But anyway, this ladder goes up into uh, a very large, open, circular tunnel. Uh, you can't see past 20 feet, so you don't really know where it's going. If you decide to get
I
up on,
think we have we have a situation. This guy could have ran different directions. I've seen this counted at least 4 tunnels, but this one has a ladder going back up. If it
Okay,
was
stop
me and I'm
moving
running from
now.
someone, I would go up,
I'm gonna
come
try to
down, run
block.
across, and up to my hideout.
Just a quick
Hey,
question. Did the frog find anything? Because if not, I'm just going to keep on concentrating until the 3 rounds, and I can see it.
well, you roll a 17, you're not finding anything.
Well, if I wait on my detect magic for 3 rounds, I can see the outline of the object.
Right, right. Okay. Now,
So I'm going to just wait the...
yeah. Now, yeah, the 3 rounds, you are able to basically, uh, you are digging through the muddied water, and you do find what looks to be some sort of a weird dagger that's inside its holster. What do you call that?
Okay,
Holster, holster. Yeah, a dagger with a holster. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I pick it up, and I use my last charge on my Identify wand.
All right. All right, so your the identify does still take, regardless if it's on a wand or not, it still takes the same amount. And actually, the wand, if I'm not mistaken, has to be a personal spell. Let me just double check that.
No, use magic device as long as it's on my class spell list. I can use it.
Wands.
He's not talking about to activate it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, to let me just double check that identify, because I'm thinking identify ident. Now, where did you because this
This
has
was
come up.
this was in character creation when I had the gold, and I bought Eternal Wand in my character creation, and that's what I spent all my gold on.
Oh, I see. I see. It's just that I don't think they make wands of identify.
It says any Eternal Wand set any spell under level 3.
Yeah, but technically, let me give you the link before you start losing your cool. Those are the only wands that you can actually buy, and technically there is no wand of identify. Now that because I was like, well, I don't think there is a wand of identify, but just to make sure it's not on the list, therefore it is not it's not available to you.
Okay,
So,
the Magic Compendium says otherwise, but I can go off this.
oh no, if you're right, just tell me what page number it is.
Okay, give me a second to look it up, and I will, because this won't matter like right immediate, because I'll still have the dagger on me in a few minutes.
All right. Well, while he's doing that, where do you guys want to go?
well,
Do you
I
want?
try to spot a track. I don't know how hard is it in these muddy things, but I'm trying to spot the tracks of the guy that went in front of us.
All right. Well, there are a lot of tracks because this place looks to be like a very busy area that people are coming in and out of. So whoever is down here, whoever does come down here, there are multiple tracks that are all muddied that go to pretty much every tunnel that you are able to see. So basically, there are tracks going over here, there are tracks going over here, there are tracks going over here. Let me just hit you with that. There's tracks over here. So there's tracks pretty much everywhere. And again, this place is somewhat swampy, so the tracks are pretty much all wet and swampy, and they've got the uh, the footprints pretty much ingrained on the floor, on
Yes.
the muddy floor.
So it's super easy to track, but there's so many tracks to follow.
Yeah.
And
So
my track doesn't tells me anything about the guy that I just seen. It's just
was it? It was a
imperceptible.
if you it was a little kid because he's already told you that
Yeah,
the.
but for the size of the track, I should be on the one that is so easy to track.
All right.
Going up, I'm going. I'm gonna say we need to check this ladder. I want to look for if there's a trap before I start going up it.
Okay,
Uh,
I go to her and I check for traps. Then search. That's a search.
all right. So
And
yeah,
I'm
you're
the
not.
worst spotter.
Yeah, you're not seeing any traps with your search check.
Okay, I'll start going up the ladder then.
All
Yeah,
right,
I
you go.
think
See
so.
what's.
All right, so you start going up the ladder. About halfway up there, you do notice that there is some light as well as a lot of carousing, a lot of people speaking. Uh, but you do see the light coming from the sides, the slits of the trapdoor area.
I'll get close see if I can understand what they're saying.
All right.
Orion is going that way. Do we split teams here or not?
All right. While you're doing that, you basically hear a bunch of people talking about their day's work, or what they did yesterday. You also hear some orders being made. A couple of people are laughing, and people are just basically. Sounds like it might be some sort of a get
Oh,
together,
no.
some type of meetup, or something to that effect. Maybe even a tavern. Don't really know, but it sounds someone like some sort of a large get together.
I'll get close to the top and raise the roof,
That's
the
not a good
trap door
idea.
just a little bit.
Yeah,
Not enough to, just so
you
I can
tr-
get a look. See.
yeah, it's basically there's something with some weight that is stopping you from some moving the trapdoor open.
Okay, it's a good thing he may not have gone this way. Then, well, he pushed it over.
By the way, GM, it's page 159 of the magic item copiendum.
Oh, okay.
Whisper up, Helen. Helen, knock on it.
Really, guys? He
I come
didn't
back
went that
down.
way.
All right.
I come back down looking for sweet.
I'm over here. I'm over here, Helen. I went back to Orion when you went that way. I don't think he went that way.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
Um,
So he yells out to Orion that you don't think the teenager went this way.
I don't think the wizard went up the ladder. I think that he ran in any other direction.
Well, I'm
And
just checking just to be sure. Yeah. So otherwise, I would keep going north.
All right. So
wait
you're
for the others. It's not a good idea to split down here.
all right. So you make a spot check, Orion.
Sure. Spot is here.
All right, so these are somewhat obvious, but you see that there are like what looks to be maybe some like rat holes in this vicinity in the area that you're moving to. And when I say rat holes, I mean like large rat holes that are in
Okay.
the they're in the crevice between the wall and the floor. So they're right at the corners of the wall, the floor, and the walls. Now this
I
is a
copy
net.
Sure.
pasted the info.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Oh, okay.
copy pasted the information from 159.
Oh, okay. Now these are natural caverns. Basically, this is somewhat of a makeshift cavern somebody dug up. Maybe it's used for you know um,
Smuggling.
smuggling. Exactly. But again, the place looks pretty uh, you know. Uh, it's not something that people spend a lot of time in. Keep it in tip-top condition. It's more of a place that you can probably tell this is like a highway for some smuggling ring underneath the city. So, all right. So, what do you want to do there, Orion?
If I don't see any rodents, I'm gonna keep going. Aside, I mean, I see the holes, but if I don't see
But just alert
them
the
out,
others in case they are not that obvious.
All right. Once you get to about right there, you hear some scurrying, scratching noises coming from these uh, two hole areas. This hole and then this hole.
okay,
All right. So you can
nothing
move.
pops out at me.
Well, if you
By
wait
the way,
around, yes, if you wait around to see what they are, something does pop out. So this is
well,
what
the
happened.
question:
Yeah, go ahead.
how big are these holes too? That would determine whether I keep going or whether I.
Well, this one's about 3 feet in width. This one's also about 3 width. This one's about 5 foot in width. There's
That's
a
my
couple.
I turn
size.
around. I turn around and book it.
All right. While you're booking it,
Um,
these things come crawling out of the holes. So this thing comes out, and then another one comes out after it, and then another one comes out after this one, and then another one comes out after that one. So it's like maybe four of them that come out. All right, so let's go ahead and go roll initiative. I guess you're basically staring at the holes, listening to it, and then that's when you decide, well, I better move, and that's where
What
the
did you went there?
cockroaches. All right, so we got that. All right, so
um,
yeah, go ahead.
I was just curious. So I sent you the information. Would I? Do you want to wait to tell me what the dagger is, or?
Oh yeah, it's basically uh, uh, a specific type of weapon, which is in the magic item compendium. I haven't looked at the magic item compendium because I want to get this encounter going. But if you're like, well, I
Okay,
technically want to use it right now, I need to know it. Then I can give you the information. All right,
I'm
so
running low on spells. Sorry.
all right,
Sorry.
all right, Ren, you are going up again. So go ahead and do your thing.
All right, I'm gonna draw my swords and shout. Damn, what's your name? Oh, Storm. Storm and Helen. Shout it. And just wait.
Madoka?
No, Madoka's right next to me.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it's so dark. It's
I'm done.
All right,
I
so
don't know. Last I knew, you were around the corner from me.
no, you're
all right,
fine.
so we got the cockroaches. All right, the cockroaches are going to be attacking you real fast, Orion. Since they did a movement, they're going to go ahead and attack because they already moved. Here's my to hit. That's one, and then the next one, the one that's right next to him, is two. All right, so 21. I think that might have hit you. No, it doesn't. All right, and then the 27 does hit you for 8 damage. So that does a little bit of damage. You need to make a fortitude of 15 or else be nauseated. What that means is that the only thing you're going to be able to do this round is move because you're actually getting sick. All right, so
He,
you're good on the fortitude. All right, so these guys are gonna do a well, let's see. They already did their movement, so they're gonna do another movement and no attacks. So they're basically just right in your face. Sweet. You see four cockroaches, large cockroaches or giant cockroaches, right next to Orion. What do you want to do there?
yeah, I say exactly what I say. Of that's it, the boy, round them up for me to burn them all, and I ready an ultimate fire, and I wait for an action for him to move away. Four of them, and they are close by, so if he move, I'm just gonna fire them. Orion,
All
whenever you're ready.
All right. If it's me next, then I'll go.
right, there's
Uh,
the dagger that you found, by the way. All right.
Okay.
So, sweet. I think you're done, right?
Well, I'm holding the action, the attack till Orion moves a 5 foot step, so I can shoot them without burning him.
All right, Orion, you can move, attack, or whatever it is you want to do.
all right. So since I said I was gonna book it, I would have been turned around by the point that they even came out. I felt something bite me, but I'm still gonna try and book it.
All right. Well,
And I
here's the
guess
thing.
difficult.
If you run, I will get 3 or 4 attacks of opportunity on you because they're right next to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Take a 5
But
foot step
again,
behind. I can shoot. I have a line of sight with this one. If you just take a 5 foot step.
I didn't bother to like look at them coming out though. They kind of jumped out whenever I was turning around because initiative.
Yeah. Well, that's why the initiatives was for to see who was going to go first. Since I wasn't out of the crevice, or the cockroaches weren't technically out, I got to do a movement and just basically got right next to you and attacked. So
Right, right, right.
you were looking at the holes. We started the initiative. I ran better. I rolled better than you on the initiative. They came running out. 2 of them bit you, and the other ones just ran. They did a double movement, which is movement and then movement. So
Then I'll do this and swing there. Then if I'm not turned around by the time they come out and I know how many there are, then I'm not gonna full out run. But if I do, yeah, you know what I mean.
all right, you did
Anyway,
it.
that's what I
Yeah.
was thinking.
All right, you miss. Their armor class is 23, by the way. No, I'm sorry. What am I talking about? It's 20. So that is no good on that. All right, so we got Madoka. Armor class 20 for the cockroaches.
And now I control my bile. Let me just throw it there. It's hard to touch.
Yeah, touch AC for these guys is. Let me get the book for that.
23.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that one there.
All right, so we got you do how much damage? 3 damage. All
3
right,
damage
so
to the center one, and 1 to the other 2 around it. And well, you know the drill with the ultimate fire.
all right, so we got -3 and then -1 and all right, so we got new round. Helen, what do you want to do?
Actually, there.
Oh, I'm sorry, Madoka. Go
Yeah,
ahead, go.
you're fine. Yep, I did.
All right, so he's running. Helen, you got 4 cockroaches on Orion. What's up?
Four times movement is 120. I'll move half of that, so it put me at 60.
All right.
I ran. I'm done.
All right, so we got next person in line, which is going to be Ren. Oh,
Yeah, Jesus.
She's moving.
And shouting again for
You can take a double move.
help. I don't want to get too close.
Or if you don't get to. Okay.
I'm fine right there. I'm done. And shout again for everyone to come and help if Madoka runs away.
Yeah, Madoka has like 3 spells left.
Yeah, I saw that, hon. It's okay.
Yeah, it's like I love you guys, but I'm a caster.
All
That's
right,
the thing is
so the cockroach, this guy's going to attack Orion. So here's my to hit. Pow. That's a miss. This guy's going to move
Piss me.
forward. It's a hit. And this guy's
I
going
gotta
to
put some away
move
for lunch tomorrow.
forward. And he's going to try to hit. And then this guy's going to do, yeah, he's got, all right, so he's going to move forward. All right, so none of them hit. Well, actually, the 23 does hit.
yeah,
The
I was about to say 23 hits.
Shit, that's rough. Are you? Oh fuck. Are you dead?
And then DC.
no, I took the damage.
Oh, you already took the damage.
That's what I'm at. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
what I'm at.
Up
So,
and nauseated.
he's
For
in
2
big
rounds.
trouble, guys. He's in huge trouble. All right, so we got Sweet. You guys need to help him out. He's in huge fucking trouble.
Okay, I already told you that I rolled the second damage for that one that I already hit.
All right. Well, yeah. Give me the damage then.
It's 2.
All right. So 2 for the one that you hit. All right.
And
-2.
right now I cannot do much because they are all watching me, and if I shoot at them, they are going to hurt Orion, and you need every single point that you have.
All right.
I cry for help of the guys, and I'm gonna take a 5-foot step here. No, that doesn't hit me from then. Well, okay.
All right.
I move 10 feet here,
Okay.
and I cry for help for the guys.
All right, so Orion, just want to keep in mind that your friends are not doing anything to help you, so it's not my fault. It is if you die, that's it's not my fault. So Orion,
Oh, he needs to get out of there, but
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
quick.
You guys laughed when I put my money on today.
yeah.
I didn't laugh.
All right, Orion, you're basically nauseated, meaning that you can't attack. The only thing you can technically do is move. So what do you want to do there?
Run, Orion, run!
So a disengage is only a 5-foot step, right? And I can't disengage because I'm backed against a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are these things still?
The only thing you could technically do is just run for it, and then there's going to be 4 attacks of opportunity. Because if you
Which he technically
disengage,
couldn't run. He's nauseated.
Run for it, mate. Run
oh
for
yeah,
it.
withdraw. Yeah, you can do a withdrawal. Sorry about that. You are correct on the withdrawal.
But can I do it while I'm backed against a wall?
You can. In order for you to withdraw, you have to take a 5-foot step, and then the remaining movements are going to be you just hauling ass. So the first 5-foot step does not
have to be away from his opponents.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah,
He can't take a 5-foot step away from his opponents because he moved right into the range of the other one.
Well, no, what's a 5-foot is
What?
you don't get attacked on a 5-foot movement.
So I could do a 5-foot there and ignore 2 attacks of opportunity.
That is correct. That is called a
Cool.
withdrawal.
So what's the remaining movement?
A
You'd have
withdrawal
10.
is withdraw is I thought it was a full run maneuver. Well, not a full run, but a double movement.
That would be 20.
Right, but after the 5-foot step, how far can I go?
The 5-foot step doesn't count.
Yeah, the
'Cause
5-foot
it's a
doesn't
withdrawal.
count.
You would have a regular movement left, which you'll
Oh.
get half of that since it's our terrain.
So make it to the entrance of the cave, right here.
Cool. So about there, I guess. And then the 2 attacks and so.
All right, so there's the actual. Here's a link if you need. You just need a link to read all that. Anyway, it says full round. You do yeah. It's up to you. W movement. The first square is not considered a threatened area. So everything you did was fine. Everything is legit the way it's supposed to be done. All right. So I only get one attack of opportunity, which is this guy right here. Actually, this guy right here as well. So that's two attacks
Right.
of opportunity. Oh
Yep. I get.
shit! Oh man, I rolled a 19.
Yep.
So yeah. So as soon as this guy did an attack, he did 11 damage. So you're not dead. I think you're at what are you at -8 or something?
Negative. -9. And does the other guy still get his attack of opportunity?
Yes. Technically, I have to do it. All right. So here's it to hit. Oh wait a minute. That's wrong. That's wrong. All right. So shit. Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm rolling like a dog now. All right, man, I hate to do this to you, man, but I just rolled two crazy numbers. I rolled two bad numbers. I rolled really good. Yeah. All right, so he's
Oh
negative.
no, my
Yeah,
character died.
his character's dead. And by the way, before you guys start freaking out, this is a CR2 monster. It's just that I rolled two 19s in a row. Well, one 18, the other one's a 19.
As soon as
So,
Helena gets in there, I'm willing to come back.
Hey,
But
Ryan, ready to be a prisoner? You got somebody ready to go?
I got somebody.
all right. So, unfortunately, I rolled a 19 and an 18, guys. That's what I rolled. All right. So Orion is down. I mean, he's so down that he's not coming back. Technically, you can still raise the dead if you guys still wanted to get
pushes
him
him into
back.
the water. No. Pushes him
All
into
right.
the water. He's
All right,
fine.
Just
Madoka, you've got. I'm rolling pretty good, guys.
Madoka yells to Helena, it's like, I have a few spells left. You go first.
Why did you went there, dude? I was telling you not to.
Okay,
All right.
Helena, I'm a step in front of you, and I'm gonna let you go the rest of the way. Well, actually, 5 foot step out of the way of your straight line.
All right, Madoka.
There you go.
What do you want?
I took a 5 foot step, and I'm gonna let Helena get through.
Well.
As in, that's it. That's
All right, Helena. You are up. Um. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Um.
How dead are you? Can we revive you or
no,
anything?
he's dead. Like, unless we had a resurrection spell, he's dead.
Yeah, Helena,
not-
you're moving like 1,000 feet per second. So
Uh,
yeah.
Straight up run with a half, which is my normal run be 120, so half that is 60.
Oh, okay.
These first two guys need to make the roll again.
You forgot that you're running over water.
Right, which is half my movement.
no, yeah, 120 would be the max.
Oh,
60 is her half. She's a monk, so they move like
okay,
incredible.
okay. They move like incredible, yeah.
Yeah, they're like Sonic.
All right. So, well, a run maneuver would be 3 times or 4 times your movement, which
Four
is 30.
times.
120. Divide that by half because you're running through water, difficult terrain.
60.
60. And I think you moved.
Right, I moved 60. 60.
You were down here. So
I did
that's
2 rounds of movement. That's
Oh.
my second 60 of run.
yeah. No, you can't do that. Basically, your full run is going to be 60 total. You
Right.
can't
I
you
did,
can't.
yeah. That was my second
No,
turn
I'm
of running.
blind around. I thought I was in the initiative and I wasn't. This is my first round in the initiative. She moved last round and this is her second round moving.
Well, she was here
Oh.
at the beginning of the round, right? She was right here, right?
No. She
No,
was,
that was
she
two
was halfway
actors ago.
below Madoka.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you did a run maneuver, so that's it for you. So, go ahead.
Don't forget these 2 buggies need to make a will save.
They can choose to fall into calm. They don't have to if they don't want to.
You can
Oh,
choose to fail.
Same thing. I did a maneuver
Oh.
in a straight line up, trying to get
Calm
closer.
doesn't have a negative effect, so there wouldn't really be a point in saving it.
all right. So, and by the way, these guys are, well, is there? You said it
If
was a
they're
saber.
agitated, if
Yeah.
they're agitated, it would have an effect.
It just wouldn't be negative, and if they were under a fear spell, it would also be a positive.
Well,
Right.
I'm just gonna go ahead and roll for them because I got to roll for him anyway. So here's all.
Okay.
Okay, he's good. He's good. Oh, there's only two that
Oh
Wow.
didn't make
no,
it.
he's
Those
calm.
monsters are
He's
on
gonna calmly
fire.
attack. He's gonna
No,
calmly.
they only get they well, I have to. I'll just give them a -2 for. Actually, they might be so calm that they're not going to attack. All right, so these two do make it, so it doesn't really matter. So Storm, you're up, sir.
Yeah, I moved up. I did a full run, did the half movement went up 60 instead of 120.
All right, so Ren, you've got two cockroaches that are basically taking out one of your
At your doorstep.
fellows. Yeah. So what do you want to do there?
You're a healer. Back up. You're a healer.
Please take a 5-foot step if you don't move further away.
I'm going to drag the tips of my swords in the mud as I go over here.
All right.
You can go 5 more.
Is
Yeah,
that
actually, that's 15. That's it.
all right?
He said
All right.
Orion's dead. She's screaming about it.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, I hate to do it to the guy, but I rolled a 19 and an 18. All right, so we got one attack on Sweet, one attack on Sweet.
Yeah, but don't they have a corpse right there? What kind of animals are going?
All right, 26 on Helen. Well, man, I'm rolling pretty
She has
good.
29.
Yeah, well, she probably should have been the scout for this particular mission.
Yeah.
All right, so
She's great. She's great.
all right, so these
I was
guys are.
scouting at first, but everyone just went ahead and rolled their own direction.
All right, so here's the saves for the two guys who didn't make their saves. So because they're moving into the area of effect. All right, so that's a 14, that's an 11. So those guys are technically calm. All right, so we got Sweet. What do you want to do?
Oh, fuck! They're coming after me no matter what. Right? So okay, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step here, and I hail us too. I have to move my movement. It's like it's another 10 feet over here. Wrong, guys! They just killed Orion! And I move over here.
Right, like that side. This
Yeah.
side, she's fine.
No, Helena's just like, you calm down.
All right, so we got. Is
Oliver,
that
would you guys take the time? Get over
Is this-
here! Run away!
that it for you, Sweet?
Yeah, that's it for me. If this round, because I cannot do shit. I was going to attack, but Helen is right there, and I'm not gonna hit her again. If they come after me again, then we can flank them or whatever, because they
Okay.
seem to have a sweet tooth.
All right.
You said they're AC, right?
Yeah, it's 20.
And
All the monsters
Okay.
seem to have a sweet tooth lately.
yeah, all the monsters have a sweet tooth, and that's another one for damage on the one that is not rolling on the ground. So if still just calmly catching fire.
I'm on fire, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Orion, you're up.
Am I?
Except he's down.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're dead. Forget about it. Madoka. All right, Madoka, you're up.
Okay, I'm a. Do I come closer to the party or do I stay safely away?
Now I'm starting to see a pattern that some of you guys actually don't attack for your turn, which is not going to bode well for the future of your team.
I'm gonna move there.
Just a little heads up there.
Full movement up. I only have so many attacks I can do a day. I only have
What positioning?
All
That's
right,
what we are
well,
doing.
All right. Helen, you've got two cockroaches on you. What do you want to do?
Remember, this is non-lethal.
Uh huh.
We're gonna make them pass out.
These are roaches.
All right. So
She still can't do lethal damage.
Yeah, she can do little.
Yeah, this is. Oh, by the way, Orion, if you want to start up a new character,
He already has one planned.
oh, okay, you already got it.
It's already. I've pretty much already finished it.
Okay, great.
Helen,
great.
don't you do like 2 attacks per round because you are just fighting barehanded?
I'm pretty sure.
But I take a negative to my attack.
Really?
Yeah.
Barehand? A monk? Who?
Negative. I take a negative 2 to my attack rolls right now
Mm-hmm.
until I get to the point where I don't get the negative anymore.
All right.
Okay.
So you're done.
Yep.
All right, Storm, you are up.
That doesn't hit, right?
Armor class
No.
20 for the
The
cockroach.
assumption,
Armor class 20.
getting mixed signals here.
Madoka's fine with running away.
Yeah, well, we don't have a unified thing yet, and I haven't heard anyone in a. I've heard the halfling say
Technically,
run times now in the last few fights. So
I
moving
said,
technically,
forward.
our unified voice just died.
yeah, and they just kill it like that. They just. Those are not roaches.
Party
those are
disbands. Orion's dead. Party's disbanded.
All right, so we got
None of us get
Storm?
along anymore.
Storm. Did you want to do anything, or you already did everything?
Yeah,
I
did he?
double like you.
Yes, to get close to fighting.
All right, so we got Wern. You've got
It's a slow process getting there.
yeah.
I will offer my bow to Ruin if she wants to stand back and shoot.
Kill me first so I can fight.
Chief.
What's that, Wern?
Moved over here, and I said we should really just go.
Yeah, you guys are you're doing horrible. All right, so we got 2 cockroaches. I mean, it's like nobody's attacking. Yeah, this is not good. All right, we got one a 19 and the other one is a 20. All right, so they both miss.
she has 29.
All right, well, sweet. 2 attacks. The calm ones are basically just standing there being calm.
Pacifist.
All right, so sweet. What do you want to do there?
Well, that's a 5 for the one that is burning. I don't know which one
Passively-
is right now.
Passively burning.
Yeah.
Passively
it's so-
eating
so
my body.
calm. Yeah.
Now the acid only lasts for 1 round after the initial damage.
All right.
The alchemist
yes.
flash.
Yeah,
so-
no, I got that wrong. I thought that you just stay on fire, then burning. Okay, then I haul ass. I'm not gonna
Well,
fight.
acid
This
is not
this
fire
rain.
for one thing.
I say alchemist fire to the roaches. I always say
Oh,
fire. I was gonna burn them. Yeah, that's why I roll a second. The acid doesn't get a second damage. And since I'm rolling us, I move my 20. Yeah.
No, it's half. Don't forget, and you're small, so it's gonna be like 10-10.
No, 20 actually, because I'm double movement. I'm howling us.
Yeah.
Like just my normal movement here.
He
All
told us
right.
before we couldn't go through.
Retreat, guys! We can't fight here. That's
All right.
too hard to get.
All right.
Okay.
Madoka.
I'm gonna throw a lightning ball at this one
All right.
because I want to get that monk out of there. Does 10 beat their touch AC?
Touch AC is yes, you do beat that.
Two damage. God.
All right.
Rolling on the lower end of my spells.
All right. 2 damage. Is that it?
Yeah, that's all. 5-foot step to here.
5 step, or are you gonna run?
5-foot step. I just used a spell.
So you guys are not going to run. That's you're so determined to fight these roaches. Okay.
I'm trying to help Helena right now. Because she doesn't
Pop
put out a
him
lot of
with the
damage. She
shiv.
just can take a lot of hits.
All right.
Oh,
So yeah, that it.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. So 2 damage on this guy. Just want to make sure.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
one.
All right. So we got new round. Helena, you are up.
If you can attack the one that I hit with the lightning ball to try to get him down below, because he can pass out if he gets under
I
his
know.
hit points. Okay.
Hit the same one he attacked. I'm rolling bad.
I know that feeling. I'm rolling good on my hits, but terrible on my.
All right. Storm. Or are you? You can still move, Helen, if you want.
A 5 step back will be a
She
smart
could
thing
move,
to
but
do.
that would put the healer in danger.
I'm not.
But if she take a 5 step here, she's still covering the healer, and she's retreating a little bit more.
And the healer still gets to go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you go after. Okay.
All right. I take it you're not going to move. So Storm, if you want to do something.
Storm.
John, are you there?
Yeah, he's doing the
Ah.
space bar thing. Hang on.
Okay. Oh, he's doing
Like-
the boop boop doops.
I like the not the yes, I'm here.
I'm scared of life.
Space bar.
Yeah, I went to go to talk, and when I did, I hit the space bar again, and I had this zigzag thing going on. It's a double move. That's as far as I can go.
All right.
Okay.
That's
So,
as far as I am.
all right, Ren.
Punch it.
We need to get out of here.
We're only fighting 2 cockroaches. We got this.
Fall back. I'm holding them.
All right.
If she's gonna say,
Yeah, well, that doesn't help me. I'm the dumbass vowed to protect you, and you're gonna end up dragging my corpse out of here. You keep standing here.
I'm going to get orange.
Orin's dead, like beyond the negative
Yes,
points.
like I said, they're eating him. He's really dead.
Yeah, there's one on the corner still chewing on him while we're fighting.
He's cockroach poop now.
And you're
Hey,
going
you
to
shut
take
it, halfling.
this approach on this one. I love Orion, but he doesn't want us all dead. Okay, so
Well, one good thing, you should be really light to carry out when they're done with them.
Same.
All right. So,
I'm done.
all right. So we got cockroaches. We got 2 on the monk. So here's the 2 attacks. 1 and a 2. All right.
Yay.
So yeah, they're having a tough time with the monk. All right, Sweet. What do you want to do?
okay.
I guess he's going back to the shaft to climb out.
No, I'm not gonna do that. All these people is stubborn. They are going to get me killed, but I won't desert them so badly. So I'm gonna move over here. My 10 feet over here. Let's say that's a running, and I can. If I do a running, can I still? No, that's a movement, a normal movement there. So I'm gonna do over there, and I still don't have a line of shot. So yes, I have to run full run this time to go from here to here.
All right, we got
Have
Madoka.
Adam fun.
I draw my bow. I draw my bow from there.
All right, so we got
Okay.
Madoka.
I have 1 more level 1 spell and about 5 more level 0 spells.
And I yell again, we really need to retreat, you stubborn crazy people!
So I am switching to my level 0 spell, Ray of Frost. Except there is a lot of people in front of me, so I'm gonna have to start moving to the side. Let me see how far this is. 15? That'd be only 1. Can I take 1 movement action and still cast?
No.
Even
'Cause
the
you already-
knife
Okay.
is getting in the middle.
Okay. I move and I stop here.
All right.
Well, actually, I'm gonna stop here. Just take a
Alright.
double.
All right. We got Helena. Helen. Helen. What am I talking about? Helen. All right, Helen, you've got two roaches on in front of you.
Same one.
All right, armor class 20. That's a miss. All right, we got a storm. You've got one that is right in front of you, or diagonally.
Which has been hit once at least. Which has been.
All right. Oh yeah, storm.
And
All right, that's a miss.
another second attack using the two-weapon fighting. Come on. I'm sorry. Stupid ass thing's running slow on me. Yeah, two crappy misses. We can't beat bugs. We're screwed.
Oh, well, with a
That's
20
pretty.
AC, it's
Well, I
quite
mean,
hard to hit.
We could fight them if I had all my spells. But I already used my spells on 2 engages.
all right, we got Ren. You've got. Well, I mean, the
You
monk
just
is holding her own, so she's doing
Yeah.
okay.
We
So
just
Ren.
gotta.
see this spot here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something odd and take a handful of trail rations and throw them there.
All right.
And then I'm done.
All right. So you throw the rations. These guys are still pretty agitated. These two guys are. Well, this guy's eating parts of Orion's body, and this one kind of moves forwards and kind of starts to nibble at it. All right. So we got this guy over here is a 9 on Orion. All right. So we got this guy. So that's 2 attacks on.
Orion is better than shell
Yeah.
rations.
All right. So we got
Go
no
figure.
attacks. All right. So Sweet. Sweet is up.
Well, I was going to move where Madoka moves, so I could shoot, but everyone keeps getting in my way.
So it's the person who ran away. It's the person-
Yeah, I'm trying to come back to you, but you guys are just like waiting there, and you're going to be so stubborn. 2 of us already told you to retreat, and you go in front. You're
I'm
freaking
sorry
crazy.
I got in front of you when you ran behind us.
I know, basically.
All
Oh,
right.
fuck this. I'm gonna move back into the fight. Fully care. If you all get dead, at least they will be weaker. I can burn them all, and then I lose you all. So I run next to Ren. This
My
people
hero.
is crazy, Ren. Save yourself.
Now you know.
I think Sweets is proving himself a worthy husband. I think
Now you guys notice that he hasn't really done shit throughout this whole battle, but just a little update.
Well, I tossed a flask, and then I told you to retreat, and I've been moving around. What the hell can I do? You guys keep making the dumb decision to fight.
you see Madoka using all of the last of her spells.
All right,
Yeah,
we got.
I don't want to desert like Ruby, but that's the smart thing to do here. They're just
All right.
too hard to hit.
Well, Madoka, what do you want to do?
I just casted my lesser lightning ball, my last one.
All right, make your damage.
Oh my god.
1 damage.
That's
Well,
the.
we can get in like another 10 one-point shots. We can get one of these things killed.
I know, right? We're doing so good right now.
All right, Helen. Well, I mean, at least the monk is keeping the line. I mean,
Yeah. To be honest, it's just a probability. Eventually, we'll kill them.
Not
As long
really.
as we keep just attacking Helen and missing her, we're okay.
Yeah. No.
Eventually-
Yay!
All right, critical was to confirm is the 6. So
It's a 2.
2 damage total. All right, -2.
Well, if you stand still, you'll grow moldy.
All right. All right, so we got Helen is done. We got Storm. Storm, you got 2 guys with armor class 20. And,
Slash it.
Yeah.
You got this. Madoka tears in the background. We're doing so well.
Ren, heal me the next round so I can go and
Orion
die
cheers in the
full hell
background.
as me.
Yeah.
All right, Ren.
Hang on, Johnny. Second attack's coming. Never
Yeah, no,
mind.
never mind.
All right. So I'll
All
take
right.
another big handful of food and put it in between these two.
But that's not gonna work. They are focused on us.
Maybe it's
Not
really
even
delicious food.
if they
Well,
were
this one
smart.
is eating it. This one's eating it. So, all right. So, you throw the remaining rations. These guys are still pretty much their full attention is on the monk. So here's two more attacks. All right. So they are missing again. So we got Sweet. So what do you want to do there, Sweet?
Okay. Ren didn't help me. It's a standard action to use a healing charge from my healing belt.
It's depending on how many charges you want to
The item
use.
text.
Yes, one.
Yeah, then it would be one charge, which would be, I don't know. You have to look that up. All right, so you can go ahead and heal yourself with one charge. All right,
That's
so
4. And I move here.
yeah, that's wrong. That's a wrong roll, by the way. So Sweet, you need
It's not
to,
1d8.
yeah, you need to, research whatever you're using. All right, so Madoka, what are you doing?
Ray of Frost.
All right, it's a miss.
Yes.
All right, we got Helen. What are you up to? Oh, wow, that's a crit. Didn't confirm on the crit, so you did 1 damage. All right, so one damage.
We got this, guys. We got this. In about like 2 more hours.
All right, we got Storm.
They might
They'll
be
be-
kind of scared.
Storm.
No, they'll be asleep and then they'll wake up.
And we'll continue the fight with me having my spells back. Wait, what time is it? Can I go to sleep and wake up and fight these guys?
I mean, we could do this real fast, but you guys need to kind of hurry up with your rolls. So that's a miss.
I have all my rules prepared.
All right, we got
There.
we got Ren.
By the way, move over here, Sweets, if you want to attack this one, so that way you don't block my spells. Because my spells have a high chance of hitting.
Over where?
My second attack hit.
All right,
Bad. Yeah.
all right. Well, if you're using two weapon style, one sword needs to be a small weapon, and the other one needs to be a large
Gotta
weapon.
be up oversized weapon fighting.
You have what? Which one?
Oversized 2-weapon fighting.
Two weapon, oversize. I think there's a prerequisite to that. Oversize, two weapon fighting. All right, so the prerequisites is two weapon fighting, and then
Yep.
oversized two weapon fighting. All right, so
If he's a human, that could be totally possible.
all right, so that's a total of four feats that you have on you. So I think that's is that possible?
My human feat is 2-weapon fighting. Hold on. I have oversized 2-weapon fighting as my first level feat, and my human feat is the 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah, you
then I
have to
still-
have. Yeah, let me
Through it, and
Yeah, let me give you the link for the oversized two weapon fighting, because there is a prerequisite which you have to meet in order for you to do what you're doing. So here is the link. Oversized two weapon fighting. Here, here, and here. All right. So if you look at it, it does say prerequisites to weapon fighting first, which you already have the 13 strength, I would assume. So as a human, you get at
One
first
bonus.
level. Yeah. So I think you only have how many feats?
I
He's a
have
human
my
fighter.
first
Yeah,
level fighter
4.
feat, my human feat, my first level feat, and my druid bonus track feat.
Druid. Okay, so you are a druid. If that's the case,
I have one
then
level of druid, one level of fighter.
oh, okay. All right. So yeah, that would work. So all right. Well, just as long as you have 4 slots, prerequisites. All right. Well, I'll figure that out later. So we got Ren. What do you want to do?
I'm healing sweet for 8 points.
No, 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 now, don't bother. I already healed myself, and I'm full health.
All right.
So yeah,
Well,
Well,
just standing
I
there.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't see your roll for your health
Uh,
for your.
look up. You told me to fix my roll. I did it. It's two d8. Is what I
Oh,
roll because it has one charge. I roll a 4 and a 3, and I'm back at full health.
well, you're only doing one charge, right?
Yeah, one charge.
All right. Well, you can't do that. Belt of healing. Yeah, you
Why can't I do that?
guys. Well,
It says.
let me give you the link for the belt of healing. Uh, and before you guys, this would make the game run a little bit faster. Yes, 2d8. You're right. My bad. All right. So you did roll 2d8. Yeah, right.
Ah,
I thought it was
I
one d8 plus 5. All right, well, good call. Thank you. All right, we got Ren. What did you do there, Ren? You cast a spell, and oh, you didn't do a spell. So what are you doing there? Because Sweet already told you that he doesn't need the healing. So what do you want to do there, Ren?
Just gonna. I'll take one step over here and I'll just wait.
All right. So
same.
That
all right. So this two more guys on hit and hit. All right, 27 and 23. It's a miss. So we got Sweet.
moved 10 feet over here, drawing my spear, and I think I might attack this one over here.
All right. So that is armor class 20.
D20 plus 2. Yeah, D20 plus 2.
All right. So that's a
Oh, sorry.
5. All right.
Oh,
So that's 5.
yeah, I didn't hit.
All
Let
right.
me prepare the roll away.
All right. And what were you doing? You were just going to throw your dagger at it, or what were you doing?
No, I was using a spear, my short spear.
All right. So we got Madoka. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna channel all the power of Orion's dead spirit and use Ray of Frost.
Well, I think
You hit?
you've already used.
Ray of Frost is 0.
Oh, okay. All right.
It only does 1d3.
All right.
Oh, God.
All
2
right.
damage.
Got it. All right. So we got.
Yeah, no, I'm almost completely out.
All right. We got
Okay,
Helen.
you're doing better than I am.
Same.
All right, Helen. What are you up to? What are you up to?
I channeled your spirit though, so that's why I hit.
All right, that's a miss from
Uh-huh.
Helen.
Alright. That should have been 2. Okay, let me try the macro again, see what's going on. Should have been 2 hits.
All right, well,
Oh, there it is. Okay. It's working right now.
all right. Well, there you go. So you miss on both of those. So we got Storm. What do you want to do there?
This is the
That's a
best.
miss. All right, we got Ren. What do you want to do there, Ren?
She's just waiting, tapping her foot politely.
playing in the mud. My
All right.
I hit again.
All
You
right.
can pull out
All right. So you do hit on the second attack, I would assume, right?
Yeah, you said AC 20?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. We
Big
got.
bad 2D.
All right. So you attacked him. So he's like, well, why you hitting me, dude? All right. So he hit you for 13 damage. That is
Oof.
pretty bad. All right. This one is still attacking Helena. So here's my to hit. Oh, I'm sorry, not Helena, but yeah, Helen. Helen. All right, Helen, here we go with you, and I miss. All right, Storm, you just you drew this guy's ire by swinging at him. So we got Sweet. What do you want to do?
Again, the same thing. I roll again to hit. And I hit! Let me roll to confirm.
When
And I didn't
Sweet is
confirm.
being the party fighter.
And there you go. Two damage because mine's a small spear. So it only does. Sorry, it does 1d8 or 1d6?
All right, so I think it does 1d6 for small creatures.
Yeah,
All,
it's a small spear. 1d6. Yeah, it's
all
two.
right, we
You take
got.
2 damage.
All right, so 2 damage. We got Madoka.
Okay. Last spell, even on the level 0 spot. Because I think this would be number 6. I have X's on a side sheet of paper. Miss!
All right, it's a miss. All right.
Beautiful.
I switched to my bow.
All right, Helen. You got one guy who just swiped at Storm. One of the
Oh, wait, I have
cockroaches.
2 more, which is level 0 spells. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so this guy took a huge chunk of damage, and he's still got to make. He took some damage. All right, and he's also nauseated, so he's not doing too hot. And that is a myth on both attacks. Storm, you are up shit creek, dude. Uh,
Yeah, I
you,
think I'll stand
you
here and retch for a minute. Can
well,
I would take a 5-foot step back.
can I move? If I can move, yeah. And then vomit.
yeah. All right. So is that it? That's all you want to do?
Is there more I can do?
Not really.
Well, you could have technically done a withdrawal, meaning that you get a 5 foot movement and run the hell away if you wanted to. It's
No,
called.
it's obvious
yet.
that they don't want to run. They are determined to die.
All right.
We
So
might
we
die
got.
all
I
together.
thought they can fall back. I'm just gonna go pick up an iron and leave.
Bring up you can and I'll heal him.
All right. We got Ren. You're up. You do a movement and you do 13 damage. I mean 13 cure.
Actually, nauseated mean you can only take a single move action.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
full. It's 13. You gave me 13.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, you could take a single move action, meaning that you technically did a withdrawal. So this.
Okay,
Oh,
I didn't
Oh
know if
no
that
no
would
you, no
cast one.
he was right here. So yeah, 5 foot is fine, just as long as it's a move action. All right, so you are healed back. Cockroaches are. This guy is gonna move 5 foot, so he's gonna attack you again. Hopefully, he won't roll too good. All right, he's not rolling too good. All right, this guy is gonna concentrate.
I get an attack of opportunity. Excuse me. He just entered my area, my attack area.
A 5 foot
Yeah.
step. 5 foot step.
Yeah.
All right, so
Oh, right.
11 misses you. All right, so Sweet, you can go ahead and do something.
Well, I'm gonna do what I was going to do and attack that one.
now we're gonna have to fight our.
And I fail, and I take a 5-foot step behind because when all of you decide to finally run, I can take and I can occupy the same space as others. So I move here with Ren, and that's it for me.
Yeah, you can't move on top of Ren. All right, so
Small
he is-
creatures
he is
can
a small
occupy
creature.
The same space. I can occupy the same space, but if you just need me in other place, I'm there with
yeah,
Ren. So you
yeah,
can
that's
see.
fine. So she needs to grab her token. All right, so Helen, you're up. You notice that this one is concentrating on Storm. Oh, that's a hit. So 5 damage, not bad. All right, so we got 5 damage on one of the guys. So he's
That's the one
looking
I...
yeah, he's still looking fine. All right, Storm,
Oh.
you've got this thing pretty much. Well, I'm gonna roll to see whether he wants to go back to Helen or to attack you. So I could roll, and I got to roll 1 or 2. You're 1, she's 2. Now, if you hit him, I'm not going to roll because you were the last person to hit him. See what I'm saying? You could just
Yep.
say, "I'm not gonna fuck with this thing." He might have just concentrate on Helen, and I don't have to worry about him attacking me. If you want to do that.
Yeah. No, I'm not swinging at him.
Okay, good. All right,
Fine to be
so
him.
all right, since I'm not going to roll for him to decide whether because she was the last person to hit him, so he's going to be like, well, this I got to worry about her. She just hit me. All right, so no roll for you. Uh, oh, I'm sorry, that was not my turn. So that 25 is it's going to miss anyway. So Ren, what are you up to?
I really think we should go. I think it's time we should go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Fall back. I said that. I'm getting Orin's body
Oh,
and release.
now you're saying fall back.
No,
Now
she's
I
already
just
said
said
fall
fall back
back.
I
several
hate
times.
guys.
All
I
right. So
said
we.
y'all get out several times. I'm getting Orin's body.
Well, since I actually almost fell back a second ago, I'll start retreating.
All right. Well, Orin's body is technically being nibbled by a roach that will find it
I know, but I'm
offensive.
going to get his body. He can do this all he wants.
It's right
Okay.
there. I
unless,
just wanted to see it.
I mean, to be fair, unless they crit, it's not gonna hit
I
her.
warned him not to try to step on the cockroaches.
Don't say that word. Why did you just say that? Now you curse me. He's going to crit me like crazy now.
Well, the roaches are not going to be too happy if you're taking their food away. So,
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what logic these people follow, but there's a bunch of madmen.
all
Oh my
right.
gosh.
Now, it's yeah, sweet. You're up.
I roll and I fail and I move 10 feet away and I just yell a storm, get the hell out, crazy people!
All right.
And
So
I
we
roll
got
away.
all right, Madoka. What do you want to do?
Channeling the powers of all the archer spirits. Dismiss.
No, don't
Oh.
you hit to
I would get a
touch?
-4 anyways,
No,
because I
but
don't have point blank.
aren't you trying to beat touch? They don't have 20 touch, they have 10 touch.
Yeah, no, I switched to bow because I only have 2 0-level spells left.
Oh well.
All right. So you missed with the arrow.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Madoka is done. Got Helen. Helen. All right.
Uh,
Oh, two bad rolls. All right, we got Storm Hunter. To the Storm, they don't give a shit about you, but you can help her out if you want. Help Helen out.
I'm taking the 5-foot step back and then continuing the full retreat for the next 15. Oh boy, yay.
All right, so you,
That's what I'm
There we go.
talking about.
I'm backing off. She told me to back off, so I backed off.
all right, so we got Ren.
Helena, we have to go. We cannot. Damn, we're speeding.
Madoka wants to see at least one cockroach die.
Now, did somebody actually want to pick up Orion's body? Because you can technically if you want.
That's what Helen wants to do.
That's crazy Helen talking. She wants to go there
Oh,
and
Helen,
take the
okay,
body
I
from
got
the
you.
roaches.
Oh, it's a possibility.
Yeah.
She got pretty good dexterity. All right, so we
Well.
got Ren is going to move back. Okay, 2 cockroaches on Helen, and they both miss. So, Sweet, what do you want to do?
Halos, I remember correctly, I can do 4 times my speed, right? In these conditions,
Yeah, we have
in a
difficult
straight line.
terrain. Yeah, in a
That
straight
will
line.
be 40.
Yeah.
That will be 40. I run in this direction toward here. That is all I can do right now.
All right. All right, we got Madoka. You see
Step
Helen
back here.
is
And then
Fight.
shoot. So I
You do
can.
yeah, Helen is doing all the fighting, but that are
Actually, I did damage. Lots of spells. It's just my
Yeah,
spells
that's
rolls were
true.
terrible.
all right.
I
Well,
did
we
damage
Good.
too,
It
but
double
we need
damage
to
back to me
retreat.
in one hit.
Yeah.
all right, Helen. You've got a choice here to move towards Orion's body and try to get it out of here, or fend these cockroaches off and retreat,
Just
or just kill
just
the
take a bunch of 5 foot steps.
kill. You can try to kill the cockroaches. Now it might take a while, but if everybody's just going to move away, the encounter is just going to be basically me and you, Helen. If you guys are not going to do
Well,
anything, you're
Well,
just a
I'm
if
siege.
she's
I'm gonna be
not
shooting
coming
every
back,
round.
I'm
Oh,
still have a shot here, and I'm gonna be shooting this one that I have in my line of sight, screaming for Helen to retreat the fuck away. But
all
well,
right. So Helen is decided to attack. So she's doing a 5 foot. All right. So you missed on both attacks. And Storm, Helen is doing her Bruce Lee shit over there. You help her out or just move away?
Helen, you crazy woman, retreat!
All right. So Storm, you don't want to help her out, maybe. All right. Well,
Uh,
yeah. Go ahead.
no.
No. Okay. Don't
And
want to help her.
I'm gonna put my scimitars away and get my bow out and move back a little bit, but I'm not gonna be able to fire till next round. I don't believe.
All right.
You,
So the
you do
first
have
attack
a bow
is.
and arrow too, right?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, I
Cockroach
just said
giant.
I'm pulling out the bow, putting the scimitars away.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
you.
god. Orion's dead body nat one.
Yeah. That's.
Well, he has a lot of loot on him.
All right. So we got Ren. What do you want to do, Ren?
I moved. I'm done.
All right. So we got roaches. Two roaches on this guy moves. And then attacks you. So two attacks again, one and a two. And that is a miss and a miss. All right, we got Sweet. You can, yeah, I don't think you have, yeah, you have line of sight.
Yeah, and it's a mist.
Yeah, you miss, correct. All right, so we got, Madoka. What do you want to do?
Freehand's gonna cast Ray of Frost. No, wait, let me make sure I'm in range. Yeah, I'm in range. Unless they have 8. That's gonna be a miss.
All right, that's a miss. All right, we got Helen, Kung Fu fighting. Helen with the Kung Fu fighting.
Helen, you there?
All right, well,
Can
we'll
you?
get. Oh, there
Yes,
she
I
is.
am. I'm
Okay.
just moving.
All right, so movement. All right.
Attack this guy again.
All right, that's a
So we
miss.
took the one attack.
Okay.
All right. While she is trying to hit the second attack. Oh, okay. Well,
Nope.
yeah. All right. So you didn't attack the second time, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
All right. So you just moved. Okay, good. All right. So these guys are technically calm. This guy, yeah, they're technically calm. They're not gonna mess with you. All right. We got now. This guy might be a little upset if you take his food away, but
Right.
Storm
Once I take his food away.
Yeah, Storm, you are up.
Yeah, it was a miss on this guy.
Okay. We got Ren. Take it you're gonna hang back. All right. So these guys are gonna. This guy's gonna move forward. This guy's gonna move right there. All right. So that's two attacks, two misses. All right. So that's a miss. All right. So this guy is prone, by the way, Helen, because he rolled a 1. Therefore, you get a +2. You get a +4 to hit him. Just remember, you get a +4 to hit him if you want to attack this guy. All right, so we got Sweet. You don't have line of sight.
I move here, and that's yeah, that's my whole movement right there. I made the shuffle when I do a double movement, but I can attack.
No, you have line of sight. You can hit him if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot this one over here. That one that is prone.
All right. So you're shooting prone. Go ahead and hit.
And I hit
All
for 2
right,
damage.
2 damage. All right, -2. All right, so
Amazing.
he's not doing too good. All right, Madoka,
Okay.
you've got one that is on its back,
15 foot
and the
because
other
I need to get.
one's yeah.
Um, boop doop doop. Then I'm gonna shoot the bow, and that's a
Well,
+4 to hit it, or does that work for range?
That's a -40 hit. So his armor class is 24.
Wait, -4, but he's prone.
Yeah,
Or can I do? Can I do? Wait, I have a standard action though, right?
yeah. You can attack with your
Okay,
bow for
I'm gonna use my level 0 spell then, because it's a standard action to cast.
all right.
10. Does 10 hit?
No, their touch
AC?
AC. Yeah, touch AC
Yeah.
is 14.
Okay.
All right, so that's
Next
a
person.
miss. All right, we got Helen. You've got one that's prone. That's probably easy for you to hit it because his armor class is 16 now, or whatever it is that you want to do.
I'm picking up Orin.
All right, so if you're picking up, you're gonna get 3 attacks of opportunity.
I thought one
I
of them
know.
was calm.
One's
Well,
prone.
this one is mad that she's taking her food, so
Oh, okay.
Yes,
he's
I
not gonna be
understand
too
that.
happy. All right, so we got
The
3
prone one's gonna
attacks.
try to attack me.
Yeah, the prone one is going to try to attack you as well. So the last one, ooh, I hit with a crit. So we got the first one is this guy. The prone one is the second guy, which crits. And then the last one is 27. Yeah, okay. So the only one that hits you is this. This is now I got to roll to confirm. So here's the confirm. All right, so I don't confirm because I rolled a 26. So you only take 11 points of damage. You also might be throwing up,
Nauseated.
nauseous, nauseated. Yeah. So you got to roll a fortitude save on a 15 DC fortitude. So this guy that was prone just probably just yeah, you don't make your fortitude. So the only thing you can do is basically just carry Orion's dead body to the exit. All right,
That was the
so
that was the plan.
okay, well, hey, you're sacrificing yourself. All right, so Storm.
Storm, John.
Yeah, I
Storm.
can't even really see what's going on up in there from my guy's angle, so I'm going to keep heading.
All right, Ren is probably can't see as well. So
No,
we
I'm
got
in the wall just waiting.
okay, we got 3 cockroaches that are. This guy's going to turn around over on its uh, over on its so it's on its back. It's just going to turn on. All right, so he did a movement, and then we have pretty much 3 attacks. One, two, and
So
three.
so is he getting up?
No, he's just flipping over on it on
So
his
he's standing
leg.
up.
Yeah, he's standing up. Yeah,
He's from prone to standing. I get a attack of opportunity.
yeah, right, right. So you get attack of opportunity,
Oh,
armor class 20,
yep.
and I missed
Use
all
his
my
feet.
attacks, so that's it for me. Yeah, that's
Missed two.
all right. We got Sweet.
Thank God I miss. And I
All right.
yell to Storm Hunter, you can keep shooting from here. Cover her, cover her.
All right, so that's it for him. Madoka.
Pulls out my new fancy dagger. Pulls out. And.
Well, it's technically you got to do the backstab and all that stuff, so it's not really going to help you much.
No, it's my only melee weapon, though.
All right, so that it for you.
You're gonna get in melee?
All right,
You?
so we got now. If you want to step over the roach, that the guy that you're stepping over is going to attack of opportunity. Well, you're going to get a bunch of attacks of opportunity. if you just want to move forward, Helen. I mean, you
What's my DC for going to move through them, tumbling?
you can't tumble with a body on top of your back, so that's not gonna work.
But you can throw him.
His count being
I'll
I got
catch.
weight.
I'll
Hey,
catch.
you
I'll
can
catch.
throw him. You can throw him on one of these roaches and try to squash it, and it does count as an attack of to hit
All
and
right,
does
so
damage.
This
Or you
guy
could.
is not a threat. This guy's not going to attack me, so
yeah, he's pretty much calm. Let me just put him as
Goes around
let's
around.
put that. All right, so you all
throw
right,
it,
so
throw it right into me. I'll carry him.
all right, so you get three attacks of opportunity because you were here, and then you moved away from these two guys, and then you moved away from this guy, which yeah, they're all three. Okay, so here's three attacks. One, two, three. All right, another
Oh, you got
crit.
hit again.
I'm down.
So
Oof.
town. Well, the odds of me getting a crit are as 1 in 20, as you well know. All right, so Helen is
5% is what you're
yeah,
looking
No,
for.
no.
yeah.
What did what's the words I said earlier? Someone said in that quote, "Oh, he needs a 20 to hit you." Right when he said it, I knew I was going to be hit, and I am now
Uh,
dead.
you're
You're not
dead.
dead.
Are
I
you
can.
are you, are
I'm
you
gonna try
dead?
to
Dead?
help.
Negative
You
10.
guys are dead because you're playing really dumb and you had to retreat.
No,
I'm gonna cover up.
No. First
No,
of all,
she's
no.
a monk. She's did
Leaving
exactly what
someone
she's supposed
behind.
to.
I not supposed to leave someone behind.
yeah.
Well,
I
okay.
think both of you guys were doing great. It's just that you. I'm not seeing too much of cooperation between the remaining people, but that's just my own observation. All right,
I,
so
wa- I
we got Ren.
I
Say it
moved
again.
up. I moved. I'm done.
All right, so you guys over there just did notice that two people just went down right now, and
But well, I
that's
did notice. I did notice. I see. I have line of sight from here to her body.
all right.
Yeah,
So
throw a
the
little over there. But
all right,
Delta, you're
so
going to be number 3 if you don't move.
all right, so here's the
want to
thing.
save Helen because Helen's not dead though, right? She's still.
Negative 10.
Oh, you're -10. Wait,
Yeah.
what's your constitution?
What do you mean? It's standard 3.5 rules, not by constitution. It's a negative 10. You're dead.
Oh, okay.
No, I think he was trying to ask you whether you put your con bonuses to your hit points, which you probably did.
Yeah.
Because a monk is a D8, so times two is 16, plus her con would have been 24 or
We
something.
get max? No one told me to get max.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get
we get
your.
max.
No one told
Everybody
me
gets
max.
max hit points. Everybody gets max hit points if you
Oh,
didn't
no one
know
told me
that.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Well,
you're still
it's
healthy.
I'm still standing then.
yeah. That you might want to read the starting
No, I
character
mean,
forum post, but oh well. All right. So what are you at now? Now,
You should
why?
feel like.
Yeah. Since I didn't see you roll, then why would you not be at max? But oh well.
I used the generator just had a roll. I wrote it on the sheet, and I wrote it on the screen for you. It's way in the back when I
Oh,
first came
yeah,
here.
I didn't see that. Anyway, you got max hit points, so you took 11 and 12. That's a total of 23. So I don't know what your hit
A monk
points
has 12
are.
health, doesn't they?
I think a monk is a D8.
Let me just type it in, and I'll. Uh, a monk is. I'm looking
A
for it.
monk
It's a
is a
D8. So she would have 16 plus her Constitution modifier.
yeah. What's your con? Uh, Helen.
I'm in negative. Oh, only one.
Oh, so you
Okay,
only.
so she
Still
would be at
down.
20. So she's at -7.
All right, so you're still down, Helen, because 16 times 2 is 16. That's max, and then you add your com bonus. You said you only get one com bonus, so you are
Oh, negative
you're at
5.
you're 8. Well, your total hit points are. Wouldn't it be 18? Because you said you only
I'm
got.
at negative 5. I'm still down.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
down,
Yeah.
but not dead.
All right. So,
Yeah, but you're gonna get degraded by all those rushes that are going to try to eat you. Sadly.
well, whatever, guys. Just as long if you think you can help Helen, she's not dead, and you can actually stabilize yourself, Helen. So, Why don't you roll to see if you stabilize, which is a percentile. You got to roll 1 through 10 on a 100 die. There's a 10% chance that you will stabilize. All right, so she rolled a 50. All right, so there you go. All right, so the roaches are they're going to be attacking Madoka. All right, so this guy's going to move here. This guy's going to move here. This guy's going to move here. All right, so they're going to attack.
I just wanted to save you.
Well, that
Just I
might have.
wanna just.
I don't
I
know.
literally
Like I
could.
said, I would have been
I-
I would have been perfectly fine if someone never said the words "Oh,
they had the
you need
crit.
two monies and 20 to hit at the crit." I'm like, right when I said that, I knew I was gonna be hit and go down.
All right, 17 is you take 10 damage.
Okay, so
You're dead too.
no, actually I'm not. I have 7 health left.
Well, and how about the 15 that over here with 12 damage?
No, his armor class is 17. So
No,
no,
that's my hit. That's my health bar.
Oh, okay. Well, then you took more than that.
Yeah. So maybe I'm 17.
22.
So what does it add up to?
22.
Okay, it adds up to 22. 17 minus 22 equals 25.
-5.
I'm at -5.
Yeah. Well,
-5.
I was trying to
that's
give Helen a break and maybe try to, I mean, because you. All right. Well,
I can't go to the
yeah.
negative for some reason on my thing.
That's-
I'm gonna just
that's
put -5 in my name.
Yeah, that's fine. Just put -5. All right. So we got.
How do I
Oh.
stabilize?
You got to roll a
1d100.
10 1d100. You rolled a 90, so that's not. All right. We
1d100?
got. Yeah. One. You rolled right. Oh yeah. Well, Helen.
No, I
rolled.
didn't.
That was
All
Helen.
right. So it's 37. Okay. Well then. Helen is not stabilized. She's bleeding to death. Storm, you've got
Yeah.
3 people who
Yeah.
just went down.
Yeah, I want to ask a personal question. I know that you don't have to, but how many hit points do these monsters have?
Make a knowledge. Nature.
Local is all I
Yeah,
can roll.
knowledge nature. All right. Anybody got knowledge nature? Anybody got knowledge nature?
The
Yeah.
druid should.
Nobody has knowledge.
Just
nature?
Yeah,
no,
hold
the
on.
druid does.
Oh, you.
Take a second with the sheet.
All right. You got to roll a 14 for knowledge nature.
Yay!
All right. So
20.
here's the thing. The information is in the Underdark book, Mr. I rolled. The page number is 87. So this this is what I think you guys should have done. You should have maybe gotten Helen in the front lines and then investigate, and then when they saw the roaches come out, Mr. Knowledge Nature could have given you guys the info on what you're dealing with, and then Helen could have just attacked them or eased off if you guys said, okay, these guys hit points are just too much for us. Let's fucking leave and let Helen take the hits for us, and that's kind of maybe what you could have done. But anyway, Mr.
We were reading, but it didn't happen.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I think that where you guys went wrong was, somebody just kind of went off on his own.
Walking into
Yeah.
an ambush on his own. That's so stupid, but I know that Orion wanted to die. He had that death wish.
All
And
right.
the rest
Well,
didn't retreat when commanded
I mean,
to.
well, it's something you might, in the future you might want to think about. All right. So Storm, you're up.
The death
Yeah,
cries
right.
of your allies and the echo
Yeah.
in the halls of the tunnel.
You basically, the roaches are not going to leave the bodies because you guys are just way
No,
too far
they're-
away. Yeah, you
I'm gonna
guys
tell
are.
these guys, there's no way the 3 of us are even gonna take one of them at this point if it's gonna take us that long to hit them or hurt them.
Yeah. And by the way,
And-
these are only CR2, so it's not like these guys are
It's funny. It's
fucking
funny.
horrible.
Yeah.
All right,
If I
and-
would have had all my spells up, I probably could have taken one out, but
Actually, Helen's pacify thing kind of worked out in her favor,
yeah.
but I just got lucky with my rolls. I rolled two crits. All right,
No, the
so
thing is
It's
that
I take the fault on the crits. I take
Yeah, but with an AC 20 at 46 hit points apiece, that's going to take way too much for us to be able to fight them.
well, I wasn't really expecting for two of the players not to do anything throughout the whole encounter, but I'm not
what
playing
can
them.
we do? Their DC is 20. We cannot hit that. But
Uh,
I'm doing what I can, and everyone got in the way. I cannot keep throwing bombs because everyone got in the way instead
by
of
by
retreat
getting
and give me
by
room to
getting the
fight.
way you mean did not retreat.
Yes, guys, you had to retreat there. That's the tactical move. Give room to shoot. We have two bowmans, we have range attack, we have a magician. What the hell are we doing fighting up close with these monsters?
all right, so
You don't fight.
you guys are not you're not going back for the bodies, right? Is that correct?
Well, I'm still fighting. I'm gonna try to hit at least
Oh,
one of them.
All right,
if
here.
you do that, they're gonna come after you.
Sweet, if
Yeah,
you
I
shoot
know.
another round, if you shoot another shot at them, Sweet, we're going to leave you in the dust.
Leave me in the dust.
We're
Go
going to
Sweet,
run
ahead, run.
because they're
I
going to come
cover
after
you.
you.
sweet, sweet. You have to come with me. You're
Don't
the
instigate them any further.
sweet. I need you. You gotta come with me.
All right,
I
so
don't want to become a coward for this.
Think of it this way, little fella. Either you can get away or you can join the menu. Because if you shoot at them anymore, you're going to join the menu because that's what they're going to come after you.
But where are we going to go through? We can clean back through the gates? Or
I
can we?
don't know where we're going to go to because I wanted to holler back upstairs to throw a rope down, but all of our turns got mangled as far as who went down the tube at one point.
well, here's the thing. I just want to know whether you're going to attack one of the roaches. Yes or no?
No, combat is over.
All right, so let's
If they're
remove.
not coming after us, we're not going back over there.
No, I'm going with them. I'm going with them. I
Wow,
don't
that
want it to
was
disturb my
bad.
but
Yeah, it
Now,
was terrible.
yeah. Okay,
It was terrible.
here's
Horrendous.
yeah, here's a couple of things you could have done. Well, first of all, somebody should just not gone away by himself. That's first thing. Second thing is you might decide the on the or the highest AC person to be the scout of the area. You know, instead of just walking around making a lot of noise and attracting monsters.
That's
And
what I
another,
started to do first, but
yeah,
did a
and
quick look
another,
around.
yeah, and another thing is when you guys hesitate to do anything. I mean, not even try anything. You don't even try anything. That's bad on your comrades. There's a couple of times where I saw a couple of you guys just not even do anything for the round. Just even when one of the guys went down, you didn't even try anything. So
yeah, do
that's
you
not
remember
good.
when you told us that you play tactically?
Well, here's the thing.
I
It's sweet. I mean, when Orion went down, you were just like staring at him while he was being gnawed on.
He
That's
was
not
down, surrounded. What the shit could I do? If I toss a
you.
grenade, I kill him because he's under negative already. So he's gunner. He's a gunner there.
Well,
And with the gun
you could
down,
have.
he
Yo,
had
if he was
me.
already a goner, why didn't you throw the grenade?
Yeah, you could have
I
still.
tossed the
You just
grenade
said he was
before
already a
that.
goner.
Well, here's the thing. You only you know that if you do 1 point of splash damage to him, 1 point is better than all the roaches trying to gnaw at him.
Okay,
At least you could have done
here's the thing.
a
Through history, whenever I make an attack, all the monsters focus on me. I was wounded, I wasn't fully healed because the healer didn't decide to heal me back to full health. Also, I was wounded, I was in a bad position. I cannot run in this terrain. If I don't move a head start, they are going to catch up with me because they do move very quickly here, and they're going to kill me. There's
well,
two down.
yeah,
I told the rest
that's
to retreat. I told the rest to retreat to do a hit and run, and the rest
Anyway,
just
I'm
went
getting
like
off.
Orion.
all right. So, all right. So the guys, you go up. Let's just somebody's got to leave, right? Well, somebody just left. All right. So
Yeah.
the remaining guys go back up the. Actually, you're gonna have to go up here,
Back into the
guys.
tunnel. Yeah, up here.
Well, actually, let's go ahead and just stop here because remember, there's like there's something on top of the the trapped area that is stopping the trap
Actually, no.
door.
Helena jammed it open
Yeah,
Oh,
with the
okay.
Helena
dagger.
jam it up with the dagger, and I can clean back. I can make the clean back and then toss a rope
Th-
to the others too, so they just go down. You
All right.
said it's
So
40
Good
feet,
job.
and I have 50 feet.
all right, you basically it would be a strength check to try to pry it open. But anyway, she knocks on the door. It doesn't really matter. She knocks on the door. The people inside hear her knocking on the trap door. They move the dresser out of the way. They take the carpet out, and then you're now in a small tavern, guys. So technically, you are now in a small tavern. And that's probably a good place to stop. So three of you guys make it out of this. Um,
that's so terrible though. That's
But this mess, yeah,
yeah. Well, maybe next time you'll have more tactics. Better tactics, or
I
something.
hope so.
And again, these guys were only
yeah.
CR2s. I figured, well, four of them, they're not. They shouldn't be that bad. But anyway, technically, two of them weren't even fighting because the monk calmed
Yeah.
them. So you
It's
really
it's
only
the
had.
SC.
It was bad on our part. It wasn't like a hard
At 20
engage. It was
SC
just
is
bad on
just
our part.
hard to hit, guys. At 20 EC is just too hard to hit for new players. We need to
I
use
don't think so.
we need to use touch weapons, and we only have mine. And if you get in the line, I just cannot toss them.
If Orion had been able to stay healthier, he would have been able to hit them.
Right.
It's just the fact that yes, 20 is hard to hit, but it's CR accurate because there's people in our party at level 2 who had 29. So it's
Yeah,
really not that high. It's high for someone who doesn't focus in combat, but it's not high
But-
for someone who focuses in combat.
but
Rogues
that's
don't
the
typically
problem.
focus in combat unless they're doing a coup de grace or
Yeah.
a insta kill thing. You don't get your shining moment in combat until you're level 8. So
Actually,
it's
I
not.
don't get a shining moment in combat ever. An assassin is not
Yes, you
made
do.
for
Sneak
combat.
attacks, sneak attack, and
Yeah.
then coup de grace.
Well, that is just a condition since that doesn't happen often, especially when your
It
friends
does
are
if you
not
move
flanking
if you
you.
move silently is high enough,
Yeah.
and you can get
But-
camouflage ring,
Not
which
in,
allows you to
not,
hide in
not
plain
in this
sight.
scenario. Not in this scenario is what I'm talking about. I
Yeah,
cannot
I
do
know
it.
because it's not the scenario that you're supposed to shine in.
Yeah.
Just
what can
know
I
that
do?
every character has their weak point, and right now, the people who are really strong are fighters, monks, who then get outshined later on in levels.
You wanna see how I kill all those bunch of roses? I go, I hit, I run. I go, I hit, I run, and that's how you kill a bunch of.
The problem
Things
is
like
that you're a small creature, so you can't use that tactic because you're slower than almost everything on the map.
Sure, but we get a bunch of throwing weapons like mines. It's not so expensive. We toss them at them, we destroy them all, and we get all back the loot and other people who died in that order.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my God.
just need to make a better strategy in future engages.
I'll be talking about it.
Yeah, I
But
think
the-
the bad part was the one person just going off on his own. But
That is
yeah,
the huge problem. That's evident that it's going to be a bad mistake. I think
Yeah.
that Orion was expecting rats when you mentioned rat hole, but
yeah,
I think that he was ready for rats. But I knew it wasn't rats. You're not just that obvious.
And also to be fair, the glass cannon, as I stated with the previous engage, I'm out of spells.
Right.
I did not have the spells to fight the creatures. If I had the spells, then I could probably wipe out at least one, which would have
Okay.
then left one left.
If possible, GM just put the new characters in this same tavern so we can just, they see us with the face of creepy sorrow and we can bond over that.
well, they're actually surprised that they didn't actually know there was a trap door down there. The patrons did.
So these
Yeah,
are
go
things I said in chat, but some people don't like to read chat, which is fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it out loud. Just wanted
Yeah.
to put this out there. Although me as a character, I wanted to switch to cleric. My character did want to live, and acted accordingly. Never once did he act against the will to live. He walked forward, saw the size of the holes, and got ambushed. I don't want people
No,
thinking they lost their character due to me wanting to change because that's not the case.
No, but I told
Also,
you not to go there when you saw the holes, and you went there
Yeah,
anyway,
but
in the middle of them, without waiting for the
also,
party. That I was cautioning you, telling you not to split the party. We need to be together.
that's
that
okay.
was
Yeah,
splitting the
Orion.
party was a group
That's
decision.
yeah, Orion. It's not that big
and
of a deal,
again,
dude.
it wasn't. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not that
No,
big of a
but
deal.
down
Again,
here
though,
it wasn't
it
a
also.
decision to split the party. Everyone
Yeah, it
just
was actually because half the party was split, so that
All
is
right.
a
Yeah.
party decision.
Yeah,
Like no
Orion.
one person decided to be by themselves.
Yeah, Orion.
well,
What were you saying? Oh, you had a I guess you had a speech about what you thought or what? We
As I
just.
went into the top right tunnel that we were fighting in that whole time, there were two other characters right behind me within 20 feet. So
Oh,
it
I
wasn't
see.
just me alone with that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
he didn't
were.
go off by
Um,
himself. I've always stayed with Orion.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
that's true.
I
You
mean,
know, you
not that
do
I
have
can
a
do much,
point.
but I'm
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, you do have a point. That's right. Well, hey, again, I had to roll crit for Helen, and
No, yeah, you did like
I rolled,
the odds were not in our favor.
yeah,
It was just a
It
crappy
happens.
time.
It happens. It
I
just
rolled a
happens.
18 and 19 just to hit Orion, so I was rolling pretty good, and I rolled
No,
two,
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
I rolled two crits
And
just
on
on the
for
Helen.
bright
future
side,
reference, it is going to be extremely, extremely hard to get my character to go underground.
which is
Underground
that's
people don't.
understandable at this point. That's
No, I was rolling really good tonight.
yeah,
It
yeah,
it
yeah,
could have
I
but
gone
died.
different. Yeah.
it's
My character died to an 18, a 19, and another 19. So I don't feel
Yeah,
bad about that at
exactly.
all.
Yeah, I mean,
and my character died thinking that Helena was gonna be able to distract him while I stabbed one, because I thought it was about to die.
Well,
Because that one would have given us enough, well, at least me enough experience to level up, because I would be the only one attacking it.
yeah.
I know the guy. I know the guy was dead. He was already dead. There's nothing you can help do
I
for
was
him.
doing it for
And
selfish
Helen still
reasons.
run there. Oh yeah, I can get the monk doing the heroic thing, but
Oh
the
no, I
heroic
wasn't heroic at all. I was trying to like hit something that was distracted, so that way I could level
heroic
up and
thing
then
and
run
trying to
away.
rescue the fallen comrade and not leave him behind. But he should have been more. She should have been more concerned about keeping the other who are alive safe. And all of us, I'm telling her not to go there. Retreat, retreat. Then she goes. Then goes Stormtrooper. I wasn't going to leave you all behind.
Well, I mean,
Me and
she
Ren
was playing her
already telling
character, right? Yeah.
retreat.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone was playing their character. I'm not saying that is
Yeah.
wrong. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that is wrong. I'm saying that I get that, but it's just so messy. It was so messy for all of us.
I know all of your characters are now emotionally scarred.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. Well,
Because you've had like so many people leave you and die,
yeah.
especially
Well,
Rin and Sweets. Rin and Sweets are the most emotionally scarred.
well, I wasn't going to die there. I'm sure of that. I'm not going to die like that. I thought that I was going to die when the monster got me, and it got me because I didn't knew it has so much range. Because I'm never getting my way in the way of danger like that. I
Oh.
Sweets
just
doesn't need to die by cockroaches. There's plenty of other monsters that want to chew on him.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, sweet.
Every monster want me.
Ed, I would
Yeah, tell
invest
me,
in a
but-
crossbow though, and
Yeah,
keep swinging,
crossbows-
even if it's hopeless, keep shooting.
But a crossbow, I keep shooting, but from a safe
Crossbows use
distance.
dex to hit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yes.
But bows do so too.
Nope. Bows use strength.
No,
Oh,
they
no,
do
bows
strange
use
to
the
damage.
hit.
To hit.
Wait.
Yeah, the
to
bows.
hit then
The bows.
Wait, so
the-
crossbows dex to damage then?
no,
No,
no, no. There is no dex to
Crossbows
damage.
just have more damage, but all those ranged weapons use dexterity to hit, and the only one that adds damage is a composite bow.
Sorry, I just don't normally use weapons. I'm normally only using spellcasting.
Yeah, no, I do know my weapons. I'd rather to use the bow because it's just more versatile. A crossbow will help me most of the time just like charging it, and I waste a lot of time charging it, and it doesn't work well with the feats that I'm
Yep.
going to get in the future.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream.